Hi and welcome.
Hello. How are you?
We're back, dude. This is a fireside chat. Mistakes were made.
Damn.
My leadership failed.
No.
I made it. Yeah, I fucked up. I did. I made a bad mistake, dude.
Did you?
I think so, yeah. Just by being like... And we talked about it on the Patreon, but...
Yeah.
I fucked up. Sorry, guys. Shit got bad. I thought other things were going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I definitely triggered the negofag nest within our Patreon or our Reddit. Just like...
Negofags are definitely fired up right now.
Yeah, they are. I feel bad. Well, I feel bad because I loused up. It's like, my bad, guys. There was mistakes made, but it's like... It reminds me of being back in Bryn Mawr when it's like these guys have these strong emotional reactions at the drop of a hat with like no nuance or there's like, this is what's happening.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a shame.
So basically you're calling the negofags libtards.
They're sort of. They share qualities. They do share qualities.
They are not going to like, the Reddit boys are liberal pussies?
Not all. No, it's a type of thinking.
No, I'm not trying
it's a type of thinking that you just put any kind of filter on. When something happens, you're just like,
Yeah.
It's like, take a breath.
It's
relax.
so funny that it's hard for me not to want to make you dig a deeper hole.
I know.
Like, there's a part of me that wants to just be like, well, why'd you do that? Just to be a dickhead? Just to be an asshole.
I know.
But I understand that the position you're in is shitty. When the negofags on Reddit turn on you, it sucks. Because normally you open Reddit and you're like, oh, nice. Like, here's a funny quote. This guy rules. Especially with you, they're always like, oh, the shaman, fucking sick. Shane's a fat retard, shaman rules.
Well, if you're doing what they want, you're the best.
Oh, yeah.
They shower you with praise. As soon as they don't like something, they're like, their brain is just like, oh my God, the podcast is ending. That guy's a fucking fag. And it's just like, That's the other thing, too. You lose translation of, like, if people are kidding and, all this stuff. But yeah, man, it was a tumultuous day, dude. I mean, I take full responsibility, dude. I fucked up.
Really?
It was my bad, yeah. It's my bad. That was my bad.
I mean...
I don't... I stand by my principles. My principles are sound. It's like, dude, I don't care about all that stuff. It's just my tactics, dude. My tactics could have been a little better.
You mercenaried out, dude. You hired a merc. Brought in a different autistic.
I know.
Man.
He got him. He got.
Ladies and gentlemen, he got him, dude. He got radio
He got
dogs.
Benghazi, dude.
He got left out to dry by Hill Dog McCusker.
I know. Well, that wasn't my plan. My plan was like, dude, I'll talk about it. It's cool. He's like, no, I'll handle this. I'm like, hey, man, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, to anybody listening that has no idea what we're talking about, good for you.
The vast majority.
Stay out of this world.
It is. It's
the
a
world
wicked
of podcast Reddit.
This is the problem, and I think I said this yesterday too on the Patreon, but it's like following the Shab thing. Like Shab will get hit with negofags.
Oh, dude, you might be.
I'm telling you, it's true. But he'll hit it and he'll negofag back, where he's like, "You guys are losers." Like I go on this thing and I genuinely. It's like a broiling pit of just human sadness. You go on there and everyone's just like sad and angry.
Yeah.
It's like that's more of what I think is like the shitty part of it. It's not like fuck you guys are fucking gay. It's like we're all gay, whatever. But it's like you see it really is like serious discontent, and I've been there before. Like I've been online and just been like fuck you, and it's I know how I felt back then, and it's a bad fucking feeling. I don't want anyone to feel like that. So I'm like, dude, just knock it off, man. But I'm gay. I'll just take it. I have like a 10-day gay sentence. I've been sentenced to gay for 10 days. I can see
it's with your gayness is weighing on you. I can't believe you're gay, dude.
It's not this. It's the same. It's not the fact that I'm gay. It's the same. It's the same like no appeasing compromise where it's like you try to say anything, people just twist your words into what they. I went through the same thing at Bryn Mawr.
Yeah.
Just people who are just kind of they just like and a lot of that is kind of like personal shit of like kind of like trying to like put yourself on a mission. It's like. Are you really moving the needle on this mission?
Are you?
Are you?
Are you?
But either way, that's that was my bad. That fully was. I fucked up.
Don't worry about it.
I fucked up.
Dude.
I did. I fucked up.
Don't worry about it.
I do. I'm worried.
I get it. It would fuck me up, but
when people go on there and they're like, I don't even care. I get like my stomach drops. I read it and I'm like, Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, God. But again, it's like one of those things logically where you're like, for people to take your stuff and then be like, how dare you tell us what to do with your stuff? It's like, I'm sorry. And then they'll be like, oh, I thought it was no gods, no masters. It's like, it still is, bro. You can't have someone be a master with no gods, no masters. It's like, yeah, dude. People try to get you to do what they want with no gods, no masters. It's like, that's not what no gods, no masters is all about, bro. It's about shooting from the hip.
Yeah, the Reddit comment, reading internet comments about yourself is crazy. It really is fucking crazy, especially like after a while you get kind of numb to it a little, but it's still like if somebody hits you with a good one, dude, it still fucks your day up. Which is so funny.
Well, the problem is that stuff I really genuinely I can say honestly I don't care about. It's the psych null stuff. I don't want that bleeding into my pet project psych null and throwing that and like fucking that up. So it's like, that is where I'm kind of like, fuck, man.
Oh no. So wait, they're attacking psych null?
Not attacking it, but it definitely like it could put like a negative spin on it. So my eyes were tearing up. I don't want people to think I was crying, dude. I'm not crying.
Matt's crying.
I'm not crying. I had seltzer, dude. I had
fucking shop, dude. You turned into him 100%.
I'm not, though. I'm not attacking people and saying, like, you guys are fucking losers. Like, I'm genuinely, I feel for the person who, like, sits there all day and does that and, like, gets completely dysregulated. But then again, it's like, people are just fucking around, too, so.
Yeah, maybe they're having a goof, having a good time.
I hope so. I hope everyone is having
trying to get in your crawl. Trying to get in your ass.
It's not hard. I'm sensitive, dude. It's not hard to get in my crawl. I'm a sensitive human being. I'm crying, dude.
I know. I'm so sorry, dude. It kills me to see you like this. I can't believe it. You see what you've done, Redditors? This is my best friend. You guys are making him fucking cry,
making me fucking cry, dude. My eyes do water a lot.
And your bitch-ass gay brother, Billy, is reaping all the benefits, dude. He's such a fucking coward traitor, dude.
First of all, you can have, like, seriously, you can have that. It's collective narcissism. It's they reward you heavily and, like, you're the best when you're doing what they want. As soon as you, like, are like, well, no, this is actually what I'm about. They're like, you're fucking gay. Fuck you. Do my bidding. And it's like, okay. So.
Yeah. It's fun. It's fun to watch new people enter the realm of Reddit fandom.
Exactly. It's true. It feels good.
Again, it was exactly the time I talked to Mullen about it where I was like, where he was like, man, fuck those dudes on the Reddit. They're cocksuckers. And I was like, I love my fans, dude.
Well, it's kind of like.
And then like 2 months later, they were like, Shane's actually a fat gay retard who sucks, right? And I was like, who the fuck are these guys?
It is. You feel you're like, I remember thinking that, being like, yeah, but they just don't understand how
they don't get it.
And he goes, yeah, wait, they'll turn on you. And they
got you. You lasted a while. This is the first time they've turned on you.
I did. Well, my whole thing was I didn't want to, there's an individual I'm dealing with. I made mistakes. He made mistakes. I didn't want to hang the guy out. That, to me, is the weakest personal thing. To have a mob full of people who are just like, out for pure hatred, and then be like, I can't punch his pilot, this man, dude.
You should.
I can't I should, honestly. It would be smarter for me, too. It's just, I can't bring myself to just punch his pilot. It's like, yeah, dude, mistakes were made, bro. Mistakes were made. I saw the drones coming down, dude. I hill dogged out.
You hill dogged bad, dude. He was like, help. Yeah, I'm not fucking.
It's like that we had no knowledge of that.
I didn't even know what he was doing.
It was the only miscalculation.
We need to release the emails, dude. Where are the emails between you and Jake?
I destroyed the server, dude.
I'm sending Billy in. Billy, I might be deep state, and Billy's my guy.
No, I do. It's a very weird, conflicting thing because the funniest part is you can just delete a Reddit app and it like just stops. It doesn't. It's gone. Like it doesn't affect anything.
Yeah, of course.
But you open it up. You're like, I have to fix this, and it's an unfixable situation. But
I think it's fixable. I think everybody will. I think people will forgive you, dude. Hill Dog survived.
Yeah, but dude, I hate Hill Dog, dude.
Well, in the end, you become what you hate.
True. I'm not fucking crying, dude. My eyes would tear up.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
Let's move on. Let's move on from the Reddit.
Yeah, we should.
Because normal people are driving their cars thinking, what the fuck are these two weird dudes into now?
True. No, it's true. It's wicked. It's pretty wicked. But no, that was so dude, last night I'm laying there. I had no sleep. Not over this shit. My baby woke up at like 4 in the morning. It woke up at 12 at night, 2, and then 4. So I wake up at 4 and I'm like, I'm just up. And then I had like this flash of insight exactly how I'm gonna do Psych Null now, which I was like, fucking sick, dude.
Nice.
That was it was kind of nice, dude.
That is nice.
Yeah. So the thing I'm going to do, and this is the thing I've been working on for a while, is there's this whole idea of psychological flexibility, which they've studied like a bunch of disciplines, a bunch of therapies, and like this seems to be one of the underlying processes that like makes people feel better. And they've studied it. It's not like, you go, you pay, you talk, you hope it works. They're like, this is, the whole thing breaks down into like these 6 points where it's like, so there's parts that are your behavior, parts that are the way you think. So there's psychological flexibility makes up these, I think, 6 things, but it's like contact with the present moment, being able to actually sit in the present moment without your brain like being like, what are you doing? This is boring. This sucks. This blah, 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 blah. Being able to just sit in a moment and not worry. So there's that.
I'm 0 for 1.
But you can't sit in the present moment. I'm telling you, people who can't sit in the present moment without being like, what's about to happen, was really we're 2 dudes sitting in a chair.
Yeah.
But our brains are coming up with these scenarios of like possible dangers that could happen. Like, this could suck. This could be boring. So that's exactly. So that's one thing that pops up. But if you do that in your life when you're just like doing other things, that can cause problems that don't need to exist.
Yeah.
So really it's like being in touch with the present moment, being able to mindfully handle things that could be psychologically painful. Like, you don't want to just, if some guy comes into your room and starts like fingering your butthole, they're not saying like, hey dude, it's mind over matter. So it's not like that.
Sure.
But if you were like, say like, some dude was like, I'm going to come in there and finger your fucking butthole.
Dude, that's happened to a lot of women.
What? Some dudes come in and finger their butthole?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was watching, there's a whole show on this guy named the East Area Rapist. Mm-hmm. It's Patton Oswalt's wife wrote a book. She like solved she caught this guy.
What?
It was a cold case. She wrote a fucking murder mystery about him. Like factual, obviously it wasn't. And caught him. But there was one guy, there was a bunch of rapists back then in the 70s, like serial rapists. Like that was a common thing.
They were just out and about.
There were dudes that were like prowling neighborhoods and like breaking into houses and like getting women.
What?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. This guy did it constantly. But there was one dude known as the Stinky Rapist, which that was making me laugh. They all had nicknames. All the rapists had names.
He was just.
And one of them was the Stinky Rapist, and it was because he smelled so bad.
Oh.
And I thought that was a great nickname for.
It's like the Stinky Cheese Man.
Just being a stinky rapist. Like, you know how bad you have to smell while you're raping someone, then be like.
True. Yeah. Although I think your senses get heightened. Like you'll remember but yeah, that's pretty.
Because you'd think they'd be focused on the horrific atrocity that's taking place, but then they're like, God damn, this guy fucking stinks.
Yeah,
and everybody reported that the East Area rapist had a small dick. Like every single person was like, the only things I remember about him was he had a pretty small dick.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's kind of horrible. That's terrifying. So she solved these things?
She did, actually. And then she died. She OD'd, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. She was taking like Xannies and shit before bed.
Dude,
crushing them.
If that's all you're focused on, yeah, I'd be. If I was writing if I was taking down like B&E rapists,
yes,
like burglar rapists.
Yes. Dude, it was like scary. Some of these are like scary.
Yeah.
Like this one girl was like playing piano and her parents had just left, turned around, he was just standing there. Yeah, he did like, and the worst was when he started doing it to dudes, not to guys, but like to women with their husbands in the house. Mm-hmm. Like he would like put a gun to the people's heads and be like, if you fucking move, I'll kill you, and fuck the wife. Like in front of a husband.
To the
pretty
husband's
fucking
head?
Yeah.
I know, dude. I'm telling you.
I know.
I'm just getting shot, dude. I couldn't sit there and do that. I have an old neighbor who's constantly like, hey, I'll go inside and he'll be like, yeah,
so you're calling all those dudes cowards?
Yeah. Honestly, dude.
It's pretty tough to look at him.
I mean, dude,
It's brutal. I don't know, man.
You got it. I mean, especially it's a gun, and it's like, how is he?
Gun, maybe. I think he was going knife first and then hog tying you before you knew exactly what was happening.
Okay. I was gonna
like
say,
where
how
you still think it's like kind of a robbery.
I thought he was doing it while I'm like,
no
way a guy can fucking hold a gun to my head at the same time.
Yeah, especially with the tennis. The guy's notable tennis. That
Popping
thing would be
out.
slipping out the whole time.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I don't know, man. A knife's inexcusable, dude. If someone has a knife and they're like, I'm gonna tie you up at knife point, it's like, nah, dude, we're wrestling over that knife.
True.
I don't know.
I hear you. But if you just woke up and there's this fucking dude with his dick out standing in front of you with a knife.
I think about this all the time. I'm like, whenever I'm laying in bed,
waking up to.
I'm constantly being like, if there was a guy in my house, like how quick could I react? And whenever I sleep, especially if I'm by myself, I'll have to like come to peace with the situation. I'm like, there fully could be a guy in my house, and I think I trust myself to pop up naked. I kind of have this weird desire to
fight
wake
a guy
up
naked
in that situation and fight my way out of it.
I did go for that. I've talked to you. I've been the time I had sleep paralysis.
Yeah, exactly.
Ass naked. Yeah. Came out swinging, dude.
Fucking.
I had to swing. I'm swinging in the dark, dude. All right, sorry to interrupt the. So we got number 2 was.
So present moment.
Getting fingered in the ass.
Present moment, and then there's being able to be in touch with the present moment, being able to accept painful material that pops up. Like if you're sitting there and being like, like I'm a fucking loser. You're at a quick matrix point where you're either gonna let that dictate your next move, like your behavior. Or you can sit there and be like, this is just a thought my brain's producing. And then so that's like being able to sit with stuff that's kind of painful without actually having that dictate your behavior.
Yeah.
Because typically when you're trying to mitigate psychological pain, you do a quick maneuver just to get rid of it that usually kind of makes your life smaller and smaller because you're trying to once you deem a thing a threat, your brain naturally starts to avoid it. So the idea is, you're able to contact the present moment, be mindful of painful situations or thoughts or whatever. And then the other part's the behavioral part where you have a set of like values or things that you actually want in your life. And then when you get to the point, you're able to sit there and diffuse yourself from your thought and then move towards a thing that you actually want rather than limiting your life through just trying to mitigate psychological stuff that's not real and, in a sense that it's not actually affecting your life because if you were contacting the present moment, you would know that you're just kind of like sitting in a chair about to eat dinner. But you can I'm not harping on the Reddit stuff, but you could sit there and imagine these dystopian futures where you're like, everyone's going to leave, and you can start acting out of this thing that hasn't happened and doesn't exist in the present moment, or you can just sit in the present moment and be like, all right, how do I actually think? What do I actually value? And move towards that despite feeling a certain way. So that's this guy studied it and like came up with a system.
Yeah.
So I have a module where it's set up where I'm going to have 3 levels to it where people can just do it just with like their friends. Like here's the module, you can just like talk about this stuff and try to put the ideas in your life. The second one would be more like the first one will be people just take the test to see how they rate on psychological flexibility who don't do any of it, like a control group, and then they can come in like 6 months later and be like, how's your psychological flexibility? Second one's a peer group, just peers, no super guidance, and then you see like before and after 6 months, and then do pre and post tests for people who are actually in like a structured group, and then take all that data and see like if the whole thing I'm trying to figure out is if you actually need a therapist or if people can with the information do something comparable by themselves so that people can have free therapy and not have to have the option exist.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm on that's what I'm working on right now.
That's tight.
So I'm working on right now. So that's the goal. That's the goal right now, and I hope I'm just hoping that doesn't get fucking.
Why would that ever get it? It can't get influenced.
Yeah, but it's true.
It can't.
But I'm trying. What I'm trying to do is come up with a system to build a bridge for people to kind of like just use the internet for a thing that actually feels.
So you're trying to help the mental stability of the Reddit boys who are.
I'd like to, bro. Like I said, I'm not even mad, dude.
So all these dudes on Reddit, you're trying to help. You're basically Jane Goodall getting ripped apart by apes.
I am, dude.
You're like, hold on, guys, I'm trying to help. And
No, but it's I do. My heart's in the right place, man. It's just my heart's too big. When your heart's too big, it just gets kicked and punched all over, dude.
Oh man.
But no, I was actually excited, so I figured out finally how to do it. Where I'm just going to release the thing. I'm gonna do a thing where I do mock therapy sessions with comedians where you can just make up fictitious things and like, go through it so people can watch and see how like a group is, but you would do it in like obviously like an entertaining way. So pretty fun.
That's
Get people's out because they do when you go to school for this. They have mock therapy sessions that they're so fucking funny.
What type of things do they talk about?
It's just a guy being like, it's like they'll have the therapist trying to show people like in trainings. They'll be like, we'll do like a fake therapy session, and it'll be a guy like another like therapist or a therapist in training acting bad, be like, I just can't stand my wife. She gained weight. She doesn't do nothing around the house. Dude, it's so fucking
the most
funny.
basic fucking psychology possible.
Yeah. It's pretty funny, but yeah. So that was my that was last night. I was like, it all clicked, and I was like,
it all clicked.
Thank God.
That's nice. Yeah. It's nice when a plan comes together.
Exactly. So, but yeah, man. So that was the dude. It really is crazy to think about how much people freak themselves out over a thing that's not physically like a biological threat or something that's actually in their life. It's like people spend a good portion of their life trying to keep almost like mental ghosts at bay. That if they were just to turn, instead of trying to fight them, just accept them, be like, yeah, that is something about me that kind of sucks, and be like, it's all right, buddy, come here. And you bring yourself all in together, and you stop trying to like control the little things, and you can just move towards, you just think of what you actually want to do and just go do that. Because you're going to feel shitty no matter what. But if you try to control how shitty you feel, you'll definitely feel more shittier because you'll never get to do the things you kind of want to do. So, pretty sick.
Yeah, I've learned to kind of power through feeling shitty.
Yeah, you have to.
Just do whatever yeah.
I used to fucking quit things so hard. I would feel shitty and be like, I would concoct this whole thing where I'm like, this clearly isn't for me. I got to get out of it.
Oh, yeah, I quit the fuck out of things.
I mean, some things are good. That's the other thing, too.
Yeah.
There's some things are genuinely good. Like, like I was definitely in a marriage that wasn't working for me overall. That was something I quit that I was
You're going to throw that under the bus, too?
What? My first marriage? That was genuinely my fault, too, dude. Again, that was another thing. You would talk about, like, pre-imagined situations. It would be, like, not have sex for 3 days, and I'm like, I'm going to be fucking celibate? Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
And you start being, like, you imagine if
being a fucking pussy brat is the gayest shit on earth.
It's
dude.
on, dude.
I was in that, too. And the relationship I was in, I was just like, we never even have sex. It's like, dude, why would she? I was sitting there fucking... just laying there playing video games. I didn't have a job. Good Lord.
Yeah, man. I did it. And I shudder to think about that too.
Yeah.
Just the fact of like, same thing. I was just lousing around.
When was the last time she even gave me head?
Exactly.
Like, dude,
I would like fart to the point where she was retching in bed and be like, we never have sex. I would never do anything. We'd go out to a nice dinner, and I had this thing where like I would finally get the bill, and like if we like argued at all, I'd instantly be like, why the fuck do we even go out and do anything then? So if we went out somewhere nice, I would instantly complain about how much it costs after doing it. So it would just completely
yeah.
If you take a girl to a nice dinner and you're like, we have to tighten our belts a little bit after that, you're just not getting a pussy.
yeah.
You're like, I mean, I hope you're happy with that because I just have a stomach ache. I don't see why people pay all that money for expensive dinners because they just use too much butter. The food's too rich. I'm not used. And she would just be like, I'm not sucking this guy's dick.
Yeah, of course. So, how could you?
Yeah, man.
Damn.
But yeah,
it sucks to just think about the queen. My bae.
Yep.
Former baes I let go by being a fat bitch just laying around.
Well, it didn't. That was the thing. I would sit there and I could sit there. There's a bunch of there's like bad stuff I could put on that person. Well, this is bad stuff.
Of course.
But it's like in reality, it always takes two to tango. First of all,
sure.
I mean for sure. And then it's like I would sit there and be like in my head, I'm sitting there. I'm just a dude who like probably could just jerk off and forget about this, or just like figure out ways to like cultivate sex in a marriage. But I would just sit there and like, in my head I'm in this imagined scenario where I just like become involuntarily celibate in a relationship and then act as if that's the reality I'm inhabiting.
Yeah.
Which are I start taking these wild drastic actions that just fuck stuff up more because it's not based in reality. And the other person's just looking at you like, what's going on? And you're like, and you can't explain it because you're literally not acting in the reality around you, and you're also not like talking to the other person, having them be like, "Here's how I'm feeling." You're just being like, "Fucking never have sex." And
remember when
like,
you used to fuck me?
Yeah.
God.
But you do that in your life in like millions of different arenas. So it's like, unless people can, there's an idea where you can have thoughts and you take them as reality, and even a self story. You can have a thing where you're like, I'm a nice guy. So then you do things that aren't nice, and then you have to.
Yeah, I'm like real nice.
You do things. Then when you do things that aren't nice, you have this thing where you deny that you actually did them, and you have to concoct things that say that you didn't do them, rather than just being like, I try to be a nice guy, but yeah, I'm kind of a dick sometimes. Sometimes I fuck up and do shit. Sometimes my fucking demons possess me.
Yeah, your
man.
demons are at your neck today.
I'm in that grip of my daemon all the time, dude. But
that's all right. You're getting out of it. I can see you getting out of it already just during this cast.
I know. You have to, dude. Yeah, I mean, you have to. You have to take your lumps, man. I can only imagine how our president feels. Imagine,
dude. I know.
Imagine
all day, every day.
long.
The Reddit is actually just the entire country.
I mean, am I DJT right now? I mean, I guess you guys have put me in that position.
No, you're Hill Dog. I'm obviously DJT. Billy is definitely my not gay Pence.
He's Pence?
Yeah, he's definitely a jacked closeted.
He's not going to like that. Oh, sure, he's a jacked closeted.
Jacked closeted. Yeah,
that would tip this off. If Pence gets caught with like meth and gay prostitutes, that would definitely make this presidency complete.
Yeah,
that would be like the perfect, like at the end of the orchestra, like dun, 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 of just Pence getting caught with a bunch of like hot young boys and meth.
That would rule.
Just having him being like,
made mistakes. I left my wife down. I let down everyone around me. Just sucking dudes' dicks.
Pence is the perfect. He should always be vice president.
Yeah, I've never met. I mean, has there been a better vice president?
He is like the cardboard cutouts from Home Alone.
Yes.
He is like a car. I swear, I want to see someone just go like that. I think he's 2-dimensional. I think if he were to push Pence, he would just go flat and fall over.
Pence is hilarious, dude. He's also. I don't think he's ever talked.
No.
Ever.
He'll come up every now and again. DJT will be like, all right, Pence. Like, I think he lets him kind of open here and there. Or if like someone asks shit, they'll be like, all right, Pence is going to handle like the hard technical medical questions. Like, here, go ahead.
Yeah, then he gets him wrong, and Trump's like, he's an idiot. I'm sorry.
Hey, yeah, exactly, man.
Pence.
Pence was a sick choice. I don't know where. Strategically, I don't know. I guess it's like it secured some weird block. I think it secured geezers because Pence is like a perfect geezer candidate.
Pence is like, he looks like stability.
True.
To geezers.
Yeah.
He looks like, I don't know, like an androgynous, like, I don't know. It's just a thing.
He is.
He's like an entity that looks like a politician, kind of.
He doesn't get any heat, really. People will say, like, oh, Pence is an asshole.
Everyone always is just like SNL has a whole thing that's just like, Pence is fucking gay. Mm-hmm. That's their insult on Pence. Like, he's kind of gay, right?
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
No, Pence is hetero as hell. Dude.
Everybody just accuses Pence of being gay. Yeah, the fucking one thing Pence did that was sick was saying he won't go out to dinner with women.
Without his wife.
He won't hang out with women.
He needs his wife there to check him.
Yeah, it's actually a nice move, dude.
Dude, that's so fucking
nice
sick.
Move.
It's so sick to be like, look, I don't trust myself.
I might get pussy right now.
I might get head at this dinner.
I don't know what to tell you. I might get some head right now.
Damn, I wonder how his wife actually handles that. Pence like has like a golf shirt, sits back. He's like, his wife like takes his arms down. He's like, sorry, man.
Yeah, you're definitely more of a hill dog right now.
Yeah,
we need to get you a pantsuit.
True, I need a futurist.
And let those hips fill it out.
Yeah, man.
I apologize. That was over the line, dude. That was OL.
Dude, that's the whole point.
Hips are OLs, dude. No, I'll leave your hips out.
We're having fun, dude.
I'm just having so much fun. That's okay, dude.
Having a good time, man. I'm just sad. I don't like to see people.
It sucks. It sucks, dude. We have such a nice, fun thing going on.
I know.
And when bad things happen, it sucks. Yeah. And especially when you go over my head and ruin everything.
No, I didn't go over
your head. Yeah, you did. Me and Swells had no idea. I was communicating with my insiders. Swells.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Didn't go over my head at all. Just, no, I didn't care.
I'm so sorry.
Don't shut up. I'm not. Dude, you ever watch Last Chance U?
No.
I'm tired right now. I stayed up till 3 watching that.
Did you? I was, dude. I'm a tired boy as well.
Last Chance U, new season came out.
What happened?
It's just the same thing that happens every single year.
Didn't their coach get fired for like?
No, it's different teams now. They've done a bunch of different teams.
Okay.
The first one was Mississippi. Then it was Independence, Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
This one's Laney in Oakland.
Okay.
Oakland, yeah.
Gotcha.
Same thing happens every
What's
year.
going
They have
down?
a bunch of talented kids that are all like, man, fuck you, bitch-ass coach. I'm out. And they quit every fucking game.
A lot of people take their helmet off and like.
Dude, the first game, they're down 1 point at halftime, and it looks like they lost the Super Bowl. They're all like, they're down 1 point at halftime, and they're like, man, fuck this. Like, dude, Last Chance U teams, every single dude threatens to quit throughout the season. The whole season. They're all just like, man, I'm out. I quit. Fuck you.
It's too hard, coach.
It doesn't make sense. I've never been on a team once where somebody even mentioned, like, I think I'm going to quit.
Yeah.
Other than me.
You think it's like just for TV?
No.
These dudes.
I've only been on honky teams, pretty much.
Gotcha.
Except in college. But if you're playing like college, like at a decent level, like a higher level, you can't say a word to a coach.
Yeah.
Like if you were like, fuck you, coach, they'd be like,
you're gone.
Oh, pack your shit up.
You're done.
Get the fuck out. Yeah, for sure.
Gotcha.
I mean, some guys are obviously talented enough to do that, and the coach would have to be like,
fuck.
Take a lap.
Yeah.
And then please stop being mean. But these Last Chance, like these are community college, junior colleges. So like kids are just like, coach, you're a fucking bitch. Fuck you. And the coaches are retarded too. And they'll be like, I'll beat your fucking ass, dude.
So fucking funny.
Yeah, it's
I want to try to walk on to a community college football team.
You would get wrecked, dude.
You get fucked, dude.
Some of these dudes are good, but you could technically, yes.
Yeah. Someone coming straight out of like a competitive high school football program and like into college football, even at a community college level, would be pretty fucking nasty.
Yeah.
They would be nasty as fuck.
I'm second guessing whether I can beat Lemaire in basketball. I would get murdered. But there's one dude that's fucking sick.
Who?
Dior.
Has anyone made it to the majors or like NFL out of last
year?
Yeah,
a lot of them.
That's pretty sick.
This kid named Dior who fucking sleeps in his car and works at Wing Shack. Wingstop. He works at Wingstop and plays college football.
Damn.
And is the best player on the team. Fucking sick. Cool story to see. He'll freak out.
You think so?
I'm only like 2 or 3 episodes in. He's already having like chest pains from anxiety.
Fuck, man.
He's gonna die. You can't work at Wingstop and play college football.
And sleep in your car.
And sleep in the backseat of an SUV.
I mean, dude, that's why don't the coaches? That's like you think coaches live for that shit?
What?
Be like, come live with me. Come live with me, son.
Absolutely.
What kind of cars do you drive?
It's like an old SUV. Gotcha. So at least we were watching it, and Beezer was like, "Oh, at least it's an SUV." I was like, "What are you talking about, dude? He's got like a knit Afghan."
So the place I used to live, there was this lady who lives in her car.
Yeah,
it's like I don't even know what it's. It might be like a crossover kind of car. It's like she has enough room like where she'll lay down during the day, and she opens the door and just her legs are out of the car, and she lays on her back, and she's a big woman, man. She's huge.
Oh, she's
a
hog.
You walk by and there's just like it's like a hoarder but living in a car
with just her feet hanging out. Looks
with
like
with their legs hanging out.
The Wicked Witch.
Yeah, dude, just hanging out of her car. So she used to, live, I guess, where we lived before, and then we moved, and now her car has almost followed us. Not like us, but like she's in our area now again, and people were complaining because I didn't know that she gets out and just shits like wherever. So people, did you ever see the Neighbors Next Door app?
No.
Dude, it's the funniest fucking thing. So there's this app. It's for people who like live in like different communities. to go and like just talk like, hey, I saw a guy in like a white van near the playground, or like, hey, people will go on there and like complain about fireworks and shit. But there were people out there who were like, they're like, this lady, we have a homeless lady living out of her car, and people they just start complaining like, oh my god, blah, blah, blah. And then people are out there sussing out dumps to be like, I saw a dump, basically, you know, so much in like their language of being like, I'm pretty sure this dump was at Ladies, and like they'll start like, dude, it's so fucking funny. Dude, Neighbors Next Door might be the premier crybaby platform.
That's crazy.
People come out and they're like, hey, what these fucking dogs? They'll like complain about like someone was write a post about dogs, but it's like specific to your area, or like some weird shit like that.
Damn, have you been hit with one?
I don't think so. No, I always pick up my dog poop, but yeah,
that's crazy. I mean, to be an actual person typing in that is pretty wild.
It's literally a subreddit for all of your neighbors to just all kind of complain, and then like people will go on and like fuck with people sometimes, and it is like
I'm just imagining who's on it. It's a subreddit for like people who lived in hipster neighborhoods, so like Fishtown girlfriends.
They have them out in the suburbs
and
now.
Wives.
It is. It's literally it's mostly like
hipster cool girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
Cool girlfriends suck.
Who are just like super chill.
Cool girlfriends in Fishtown, like, oh, I have tats, I wear a snow hat all the time.
Yeah.
But I'm still like a controlling bitch.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm so cool. I love the Lumineers. Also, take the trash out right now, you pussy.
Yeah. I mean, that stuff doesn't melt away. I mean, you can't really. It's funny how people do think that you can kind of like completely get rid of all like hundreds of thousands of years of like evolution and like, you know, biological traits.
Just with a couple of arrow tattoos on your forearm.
Yeah, a couple of books and a couple of people on TV.
And be like, yeah, I just love, you know.
Well, I was thinking about that today.
Cool music and craft beers. You need to start working out. Just like, wait, what? Which one are you?
I'll see like dudes sitting with their girlfriends, and like the girlfriend would do like the no bra full side boob, and then it's like, because I was like wondering about this today. I was walking my dog, and I'm just like sitting there. Actually, I wasn't walking my dog. I was walking my baby. I'm like sitting there pushing the stroller, and I was like, hope she doesn't wear like super slutty stuff, you know, because that's like an awkward conversation to have, especially 15 years from now, to be like, because it'll fully be like, don't try to control I can wear what I want, blah, 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 and trying to explain like, no, like if you have like your tits or your ass out, there's guys who will just like, you'll attract the eyes of dudes who are just like, and they'll look at you and be like, oh my God, there's an ass. And they'll hang out with your ass, and they'll ignore your whole personality. And, you know, but then it's like I'll be coming up with guys, like boyfriends who are like, no, Justin doesn't think like that. And it's like, yeah, he does. It's the same thing you're saying. Just because he dresses like a total fucking pussy and acts like a pussy, he's still a dude.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he saw your ass and was like, sweet, I'm going to go hang out with that ass.
Heart-shaped tiny.
Yeah, dude. But it's, again, it's like, you know. So we'll see, because I've seen. Do you ever see the things of like the dad being like, "I don't tell what my daughter to wear," and it's like, all right, dude, you fucking weirdo.
He's just begging the stinky rapist.
I don't care that my daughter has sex, and it's like, all right, dude.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
Cool.
I had a tough time because every once in a while, a girl I was seeing would go no bra, and I'd have to be like, oh, just so everyone's gonna see your tits today. It's just a guaranteed fight. It is such a horrible fight.
Yeah,
but it's a tough one to avoid, dude. The part of me that's like, all right, just shut the fuck up. Who cares? I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care.
It would be
the thing is like trying to tell a woman like your tits are out. Do you understand the heat you're bringing?
Yeah,
because they're like, oh, you're just insecure. You're being jealous. It's like, no. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
but watch out.
It's also like you don't understand.
Everyone's gonna see your tits.
Well, you also it's like they don't see nipples through a shirt, and they're not like. Dude, imagine if a girl was like, I can see your nipples. Put on another undershirt. You'd be like, fuck you, dude. My nipples, like, it is kind of bullshit.
It's crazy.
Dude, I would
never be like, I can see your nipples. Put on another.
But that's kind of the thing.
In my head, I'm just like, I would like look at her and be like, oh, your tits are out, huh?
Dude, I was in the supermarket with Brittany the other day. We saw this lady who was just, I mean, she was a big woman, had big, humongous tits, and had no bra on. and she was just like, she was so big where she like kind of like ice skates around, like she was moving like this, and dude, it was just like these huge
sultry cans.
Exactly, dude, just a huge fucking and the nipples were just like you could just see her boobs through her, like you could just see them.
You like a big old unit.
I'm Pence. Whenever I see something like that, I go to Brittany. I'm like, yo, check that out. So I point it to her.
You point.
So she doesn't catch me looking at it. I go, yo, check that out. It's pretty sick.
It's a Snorlax.
Pretty sick move. Yeah, dude. But then we were peeling, man. This lady had something going on. There's something going on. And she had like a, what'd you call it? You and Bees are wagons yesterday?
Yeah, wagons.
Her boyfriend was a wagon, dude.
He was a fat wagon.
He was just fucking like walking behind.
Yeah, I think wagons is probably first off, it's for your ass, but it's funny to just call someone a wagon.
I thought you guys were calling each other wagons.
Yes,
so
no,
funny.
Absolutely.
He's a wagon.
Like, dude, I'm a fucking wagon right now, dude. Fat as fuck.
But so yesterday or 2 days ago, I did the yoga place I go to. Now just does it outside. So like you do it in the sun.
You did yoga outside
on the grass, dude. It's the best. It's my favorite thing right now. But so I'm there, and if you're a dude, you can take your shirt off. You get like the full sunlight and everything, and you're looking at girl. It's nice, dude. It really is. Otherwise, your shirt gets drenched in sweat and bend down, and it like comes over your head, and it's just like, just take this thing the fuck off.
Yeah,
that was another exercise in mindfulness of like doing yoga in the park, and then like my neighbors come by, and I'm just fucking like with my shirt off in the park. That's another thing too. That selfless context. You're like, I'm not a person who takes my shirt off in the park, even though, again, I have bitch hips, but it's nice.
You don't have bitch hips.
Getting sunlight, getting sunlight on your entire body while doing yoga in the park is a nice.
You don't have bitch
hips. It's a nice. They're going down, dude. I broke my PR.
Don't.
Broke my PR.
Nice. How fast did you run?
Huh?
How fast? How far? Excuse me.
1.5 miles.
That's fucking sick.
1.5 miles, 15 minutes, dude.
That's terrible.
Hey, come on, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I can beat you in running.
No, dude. We should have a long distance race. We were doing for real. My cardio sucks. Like we're definitely
comparable.
We're neck and neck.
I beat you in the one thing we did.
I'm not good at running, dude.
I beat you 50.
Well, you started restricting my activity. I started going too hard.
Well, you were cheating on the app.
I wasn't cheating on the app.
Yeah, you were. You were running when it says not to.
Dude, if I can run when it says not to, that's just
you just run harder when it says to run.
I'll do that too.
Look, you lost. Just let it go.
Dude,
Reddit, fucking get this fucking traitor, dude.
But yeah, man, that was like I was doing it. I'm like, it's nice to get sunlight's really good for you to get. Like, I think you need they say in order to not be vitamin D deficient, you need to have like. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's like 60% of your body. I have COVID. You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that sucks. Do you get allergies?
It's just from cigarettes.
Really?
Yeah.
COVID, apparently cigarettes help from COVID, they say. Someone said that. I don't know. They were basically like people who smoke were less likely to have.
Yeah. They've literally.
Again, I think they said people who smoke more likely to die.
Definitely more likely to die.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think COVID doesn't hit like those black lungs you see in health class, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's scary around here. Let's get out of here. COVID it's just like a dude standing up for fatality, and the COVID's just like, ponk.
Yeah, just give him a nice, easy one.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that was definitely nice just doing that. And again, just being in a state where it's like, because you have to do the Om too. So like in the beginning, you're like, home, which again,
dude,
I
can't even do that by myself.
It's so fun
when I do fat guy yoga on YouTube.
You don't Om?
No.
Why?
I just don't like it.
That's fusion with selfless context, dude.
I don't know.
What's the thought? I mean, you might.
I don't know exactly.
Genuinely might not like it. You genuinely.
That's what I mean.
But why? So
I think I genuinely don't like it.
But the thing is, to sit with a bunch of people and all make noise at once, I think is
usually fun. I agree.
I think it's something a part of being
Chance
human.
rule.
Exactly. It's something that's instinctually gratifying. To sit in unison, either with a drum. If we all sat there and right now, if we all had bongos and we're drumming, we'd be having a blast. But the thought enters that's kind of like, it's kind of gay. And then you're like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
But it's a grounding thing. If you take a group of people and make them kind of talk, sing, or move in unison, it instantly like brings people together as a unit. It's pretty crazy.
So, no, it is fun, but
again, it's one of those things where, again, you're in the park, you're going, oh, I'm loving it. I'm sitting there being like, oh my God, dude, my voice is blending with all the other. I think it's the best thing in the world. But it's like just sit. Then there's the thought of like, Jesus Christ, I hope my neighbors don't walk by and see me doing this. Which again is like, why would you let that thing dictate the thing you know what I mean? Like, why would that thing dictate the thing you actually like to do? And how much of it does that dictate the things that you might, again, it's not saying everyone has to do the things that I'm into, but what are things you're inherently into that you maybe don't do because there's like these little like electrical fences around certain scenarios?
So, yeah, like Bill, like wants to kiss guys. But he knows it's not good. It will be perceived poorly by the community.
True. I don't know. Bill could come out as a strong gay alt-right leader. They do well.
Yeah.
They do pretty well.
They would.
If you're gay and alt-right, there's Douglas Murray, did pretty well.
Milo. Tim Dillon.
TD. Dude, did you see the, speaking of the new age online celebrity, dude, did you see Schultz's latest thing where he did the thing about like Donald Trump not going after Ghislaine Maxwell?
Oh, no, I didn't watch it.
Dude, so I'm watching it and this is just my theory, but I think that Hollywood now is transforming into people who are anti-Hollywood. The new Hollywood's going to be people who are anti-Hollywood. And it's going to, I think.
You calling Schultz Hollywood?
Anti-Hollywood. He's new. I think he's going to be Hollywood 2.0. Because I was watching him do his thing. And there's a lot of times it's like, he does have that like strong, very kind of celebrity persona. So instantly people will be like, oh, fuck this. I'm watching that just being like, what the fuck is this thing? I was like, this is pretty fucking funny. It was him doing, calling out like Trump for not making fun of Ghislaine Maxwell. But I was just more so following the vibe of the thing where it's like, this is a guy with a pretty decent sizable following who is sitting there being like, kind of, saying a lot of stuff he said, like, dude, he used to be the man. He's saying all this shit and blah, 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 blah. And why is he, kind of putting his tail between his, why isn't he going after Ghislaine? He, blah, 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 blah. But I'm watching.
I did see that.
I was kind of laughing. I was like, dude, I opened it up being just kind of like nego-fagging, just being like, what's this? And then I watched it and I was like, that's actually kind of funny.
Yeah, Schultz's videos are really good.
Yeah, man. So I was watching it and just being like, I think, and I'm just, I'm thinking vibes. I'm like, this will be, in my opinion, this is going to be the new paradigm of Hollywood. And I think all of this cancel culture stuff in about, I'll say 3 to 4 years will melt away. Because I think there's money is getting closer to being like, oh, okay, let's just do this stuff now.
We'll see. Yeah.
I think so, man. I think I was watching him do that and I was like, it's well produced. It's very funny. Yeah. And I was like, it's not doing, it has mass appeal without bending to the current, like, popular regime.
Yeah. Every one of those videos so far has been very good.
Yeah. It was pretty decent.
Which is funny because then you watch his podcast and it's like, man, what the fuck is up with those shoes, y'all? It's like, wait, where's that guy? And then you watch these videos, it's like the most poignant, well thought out, funny video.
I know. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, he's well, the funny thing too is like if you pay attention to pop culture, that becomes the actual like. So, like, pop culture is just, like, the training wheels of, like, when people are, like, 20 years old, what's cool for 20-year-olds eventually bleeds into discourse once they're 45 and 50 years old and, like, being in positions to, like, run the country. So, it's, like, I'll be curious when, because this is, like, when people who are, like, 18 now or 45, it's going to be fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Like, looking about the shit they're into and stuff. They're going to, like, everything is moving to the internet. I can't.
Well, of course.
Yeah,
I mean that's not even a debate.
Yeah,
like what from like TV or movies?
Yeah,
that it's already gone.
Exactly. So
for sure.
Yeah, it's just kind of crazy. Then it's like although, dude, I'll say there's a channel I'm a big fan of. I think it's called Docurama. If I just turn on my TV, for some reason my TV just comes up on this channel.
Really,
dude? It's the fucking every time I turn it on, it's just like this horrific documentary about like it'll be like about like a Swiss lady who like starved to death. It's just like the most fucked up shit. And then I put it on yesterday, and it was seniors ping pong. And I watched it for like an hour. Just
That's pretty
this
nice.
is fucking awesome. It was like championship level seniors ping pong. Like they would play and like get in a wheelchair and wheel out, and it's like this is fucking crazy.
That's fun.
I might be into senior sports, dude. I think I found my sport calling.
Really?
Seniors ping pong might be my fucking dude. I was watching it like, holy fuck.
Were they good? They're probably pretty good.
They were slamming, dude. They were,
Really?
I mean, dude, if some like 24-year-old Japanese prodigy would have eaten them alive, but like, dude, for like they were like 85, 90 years old.
Fuck, that's what it is. I was talking on the Twitch. I was playing on Beezer's Twitch last night, and somebody was asking what sports Japanese people were good at.
Pong.
Baseball. They're nasty at baseball.
Yeah.
But I guess ping pong. Do they play? I think that's more Chinese.
Chinese play. I think Japanese play ping pong too, dude. I think they're probably pretty nasty. Just fucking slice the ball in half. No, I think the Chinese are definitely ping pong down.
We don't say that anymore.
What, the Chinese?
Yeah, the Chinese.
China. I mean, if you hit a hard triple E on it, you can say Chinese.
The Chinese.
Say it's a Chinese. But dude, I think you can say the Chinese.
I don't think. Fuck it. It's funny. That's why we're saying. It is funny.
It is funny that you're like,
Chinese.
you're like, you can't say that. And I'm like, what did I say? Like the Chinese?
Yeah.
Fuck, I forgot. That is funny. You can't say that. You can't say Chinese.
Peculiar.
It is.
Peculiar.
Lemaire, are you Jewish?
No.
Lemaire, when are you going to admit that you are actually a Jew?
I'm not, though.
Why?
Don't you think you're one of the true Hebrews?
What'd you say?
Aren't you one of the true Israelites?
I'm a son of God. I'm a Jesus man, not a Hebrew.
Yeah,
guy.
but that doesn't mean you weren't one of the true Israelites.
Exactly.
The true Hebrew.
Are you guys trying to convert me?
No, I just want you to claim your
this
birthright. Dude.
Show would be a lot better if you were a full-on black Israelite.
I'm a black Israelite now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Give us some takes.
The 5%ers, right?
Yeah.
Give us some important information. What would you yell if you saw me and Matt standing there?
Oh, look there, two Yakubian devils walking by.
Pretty good.
Not bad.
We're going to beat your ass, you son of a bitch.
What's Yakubian?
Yakubian, like, it's like he's like the first white, right?
Oh, okay, so you know the stuff. You read the literature.
Wait.
I know.
You've studied under the Honorable Dr. Nick Cannon. The Honorable Prophet, Dr. Nick Cannon.
Fuck, I think it was my friend Jared sent me a video of, damn, probably shouldn't have named him on this vid. This dude wore a Black Lives Matter shirt, and like I guess the Klan's got a stronghold in this town in Arkansas.
Yeah.
And this dude just stood on this road wearing a Black Lives Matter billboard and filmed it. And dude, everybody stopped by and said something. Every single car. Like, I thought maybe he'd get like a couple comments.
Yeah.
Dude, everybody that drove by was like, like, dude. They would drive by and be like, well, you're white, you fucking stupid bitch. Fuck you. And just
Oh, it was a
drive
white
off.
guy.
I guess he was white. Yeah, they yelled at him that he was white several times.
Got you.
Everybody stopped and said something. It was so fucking funny.
It's kind of funny, actually.
It was really funny because these dudes are just really fucking like, they think they're trying to reason with. They're like, this is all bullshit, dude. Black Lives Matter is propaganda. It's bullshit. We'd drive away, and I was like, damn, that's something I like sometimes think. Gotta get rid of that.
Well, that's funny.
But that dude might have been hitting the truth. Maybe one of the dudes leaving the Walmart harassing a dude wearing a Black Lives Matter shirt did know what was up. You know?
What, saying like it's propaganda?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the idea of hashtags are the strange, how they bleed into discourse where it's like, hashtag this.
Yeah.
And it's all of a sudden like, that's an idea. That's like a worked out, nuanced idea. There's no like debate. It's just like Black Lives Matter. And it's like, okay. That's cool. But what is the So you can have that, and it's like the fucking pro-life shit. It's like you can have that. It's like, well, what is the organization doing as a whole?
Yeah, of course.
And it's like, where's the money? Where's
Are you
this?
not pro-life? It's like, no, I'm definitely pro-life.
Well,
but
as soon
wait,
as
what's
you
going on?
question the money, like, where's the money? You see shit about the money about, like, that was the Vote Blue or Act Blue thing.
Yeah.
It was like, there's a clause, allegedly, again, because we're in an information war right now. But it's like, apparently there's a clause in that organization where, like, if you use Act Blue as your vehicle for moving money
After
like,
X amount of days,
60 days,
yeah.
it goes in. So people were saying, like, they checked the donations and they even reported saying we got over, I don't know what it is. Just say, for the sake of easiness, $10 million in 2 days. How did you allocate that $10 million? And did you allocate it $10 million within 60 days? And if so, what did you spend that on? And the whole reason is that you can, as the Democrats, you could have that funneling money into it, and it's like after 60 days, it's like, you spend, pay a couple salaries.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you do with $10 million and show us what you did? Or did it go to the Democratic Party? And is the Democratic Party using that to funnel? That's a legitimate question.
Now imagine screaming that driving past some dude holding a sign.
Yeah, you just voice
It's so funny, dude. It's so funny watching these dudes be like, hey, mother, you're white. Driving away, dude. It's so good.
I mean, it is, and that's the other thing too. You want to talk about people, like, again, you're driving. Some guy has a piece of wood on him with words on it, and you drive and you go like,
yeah,
you're white, and it's like, again, you're acting out of. That's not present moment behavior. You're acting out of a perceived nightmare and slight.
Well, also think how hard these dudes have been propagandized.
Yeah.
That they're sitting there, they fucking crush Fox News all day, and then they're like, holy shit, it's here.
True.
It's finally come down to whatever town in Arkansas they were in.
Yeah.
That's got to be like, holy shit, I've told everybody I would shove it up those guys' ass if I saw them, dude. I got to do it.
And some guy nervously comes up. He's like, you're white.
You're actually white. You know something, man? You're actually white.
Oh, God, I said it.
Yeah, those. But, again, there's also a very funny trend in this country of filming retarded white people and being like, look how racist white people are.
Yeah.
And it's just like some fucking cracked out old lady saying the N-word at a 7-Eleven, and it's like.
But can't we say that's how the media has been with black people? And look how aggressive they are. I'm going to sit back.
Yeah, they did that in the 90s for 10 years.
Yeah, and it wasn't great.
Huh?
They still do it now?
Where?
Not like now, but like within the past like 5 years, like black people have still been like portrayed as aggressive.
Black people have been portrayed as aggressive?
Yeah.
Or have they been portrayed as too weak and effeminate? Which one is it, Lemaire?
Whoa.
Which one do you believe it is?
I said the first one.
You think the first one?
Wait, okay. Let me sit back. You call me. I'll sit back. Wait. I don't know what
dude, the news.
No, I thought you said like they were trying to like emasculate black men.
No, on TV.
Yeah.
On TV, like in entertainment.
Lemaire, would you put on the dress?
No. Yeah.
But so you like, I don't know. Every time I see like a video of like a group of black dudes beating the shit out of a white person, it's usually like, can't believe they said the N-word. You know?
Yeah, so you're
it's usually like before this video they said the N-word.
But like you're
what an idiot! They deserved this ass beating. That tends to be the videos now.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, they flipped the switch in the '90s. The news was like just like they're doing, like, they're always trying to convince the population they're under threat. So like right now, the news are watching the demographics emerge, and they're being like, all right, before the news was just serving white people. So, like, white people are under threat from ISIS, this, that, and black people are committing crime, especially in the early 90s, because there was like, neighborhoods that were, like, completely fucked up and insane, and you just ran clips, and you're like, black people are doing this, black people are doing this, be scared of black people, be scared of black people. And then now it's like they shifted the winds, and they're like, oh, wait, these formerly minority populations are expanding, so let's kind of serve them and convince them they're actually under siege by white people.
Actually, also, I'm sorry to cut you off here.
They switched it around.
Did you just all lives matter me?
No, I wasn't.
You definitely all lives matter
No,
me.
it wasn't all lives matter.
I was looking. My house is on fire, dude. Don't worry about your house. You all lives matter to me. I was like, they're filming retarded white people saying racist shit, and you're like, well, black people do that too. No, don't worry about We're the ones getting crushed right now.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
You all lives matter to me, dude.
Yeah, what was your point? It's like I don't think anyone would deny the media portrayed black people as aggressive.
Yeah.
And dude, right now
they do for sure.
They did forever.
My point was, it's your turn.
No, we're not doing the turn shit.
Lemaire, you can't fix a problem using the same kind of thinking that created it. Albert Einstein. You can't do it, dude. You can't. This is what they're doing.
But didn't he make 2 nuclear bombs?
No.
I mean, Lemaire, if people made a nuclear bomb from the podcast, it wouldn't be our fault. It's just we fucking figured it out.
Yeah.
But like you said, you can't fix your problem by doing the same problem that created it. And he
using
made
the same type of thinking.
He created 2 nuclear bombs.
Did he create 2 nuclear bombs, Lemaire?
He defected from Germany to come to America to give us the secrets of the nuclear bombs.
Okay. You got that history a little, but yeah, you're close. Did he create bombs? So yeah, technically he did end the war with Japan by.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Yeah, I mean, he came up with the science. I think.
Well, maybe he regretted it, Lemaire. Maybe people used his science and he regretted it. I don't know. Yeah. I know something about that. Well, that's taking it to another level. Yeah. The whole idea, and all I heard. Well, now it's your turn. It's like, no, it's not. It's not a matter of turns. Like, yeah, whatever. Like, What do you want us to sit there for 10 years and watch the news? Is bullshit. It was bullshit back then when it was doing it. Still bullshit. Yeah. But now it's bullshit that. Some people are like, ooh, I kind of like this version of it. Yeah. And it's, you do whatever you want. I don't really care.
That was a pretty bitch-ass answer.
What was? Now it's your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sounded like a white chick.
Yeah, I know.
Welcome to white chickdom.
Well,
not very black Israelite of you.
It's a fair thing to be like, now you see. And it's like, all right, turn it off now. I see. Turn it off. Yeah, I don't fucking like it. All right?
I get it. It's not a fun game. Turn that off.
I mean, there was a period of TV where, like, any time a black dude was on it, it'd be like, "What's up, motherfucker?" Like, you had to be for years being like, "God fucking damn it, man." But yeah,
I'm surprised they're still breaking some of those out. Yeah, like I saw. It's also like, I don't know. I'm not saying Snoop is bad, but like anytime you toss like Snoop on TV, or first off, he's in the NHL game. For some reason, he just comes up to the booth.
Really?
He's like, "What's cracking, Dizzle? Oh, Bizzle." It's just like, dude, this must be so many white kids' first interactions with a black dude, and it's just a guy dressed like he sells candy in the future, like just some fucking retarded guy walking around like, "Oh, Bizzle, Bizzle." It's like. And then they have a show now on Vice that's just 2 Chainz going around. Basically, they're just filming his reaction to things.
Really?
It's just 2 Chainz being like, "How did you get so much money?" He's literally just a retarded guy. I mean, no, 2 Chainz is actually pretty smart, but, the character he plays is not.
I'm a big fan of T-Pain's School of Business. I think that's also on docudrama. It's like if I turn on my TV, there's these weird, like, internet channels that come on, and T-Pain's School of Business is so fucking funny. It's just him. It's just diners, drive-ins, and dives. It's just
Guy Fieri with T-Pain.
Just T-Pain. Just being like, same thing, like, how'd you start this business? And like, I did this. He's like, man,
that's pretty good.
That's pretty cool. It's just him eating things.
But we should complain about the whites. We should be worried about like Guy Fieri being out there being like, we're not that white.
Who?
Like, I mean, the same way they put like black dudes on TV and be like, all right, slow down. Like, exactly your point. Like, if white people should be like, we're not all that white.
Yeah.
Like, Guy Fieri's on TV like, whoa, this sauce is gangsta.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, get him the fuck out of here.
True. No, that's true. Well, there's also, the problem is a lot of this stuff, the media narrative has been guided by, like, super elite whites. So it's like, you have, again, the Invisible Knapsack of White Privilege was written by Peggy McIntosh. Dude, if you actually read that document that this shit's based off of, she had things in there like, well, yeah, I'm white, so if I write a thing, it's going to get published. And it's like, no, dude, you're elite. Her grade school to this day costs $30,000 a year to go to. Her grade school. It was like a boarding school. So she was kind of like, being white is easy, and it's like you have a couple points there, but you're also in like the 0.1%. So she's conflating being white with like having like a fifth generation like lawyer professional class father with like your dad's dad was on a trust fund, and that's the kind of that's the thing that gets kind of put off and stuff. But yeah, that's the people who are perpetuating this, because I think there's people who are like thought leaders in these industries who are like probably had them for sure, had slaves.
Had them.
Yeah, man, dude. If you're on a trust fund for 3 generations, most likely,
fucking absolutely,
someone either had slaves or like didn't have slaves, but like bought stuff directly. Like
had them, dude.
Call a guy and be like, "Would you
them.
Get your slaves in order so you can fill these things?" Like that's how those dudes made.
Yes.
If you have generational wealth from that age,
yes,
you most likely either again had slaves or were very slave adjacent. Where you're like, your boy had slaves, and you're kind of like, yo, fucking hook me up.
Yeah, let me get some chores.
But so you have these people now who are like, oh shit, and like they're, in reality, if that's the case, and dude, that's the thing too with the Oscars and all that shit. These people, we need to do this. It's like, dude, you have like $25 million at your disposal.
Yeah,
you could easily live off of $2 million. If you mean this shit, fucking give up half of that. If you're all about this, give up half of that, dude. There's like there's NYU professors who are like, oh, we're communists. It's like, you're a communist professor who makes $250,000 a year. It's like, and also
they have
sells
answers
books.
for that.
Well, they're like, well, this is the system.
Yeah.
It's like,
they
that's
have
cool.
answers.
But how do you share? If I broke down your financials, how do you use your resources? Do you use them in a communistic fashion? Because you're perfectly free to do so. So it's one of those things that's like, I think it would be sick if everyone made a couple million or like, all right, I'm cool, and just like took the rest of the money and just did stuff with it. But
yeah, like again, Bill and Melinda.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates,
dude, yeah. I don't know what to think about that.
That really blows if he's actually.
That would suck. That would.
Which seems way more likely.
Well, this is the thing.
I don't know, dude.
It's possible. It is totally possible. And people don't want to hear this. Because again, I watched that one documentary. It was a part of it of who the hell is that guy? I don't know. I can't. He's a big conspiracy guy. Corbett, the Corbett Report, not Corbett. Corbett. Yeah. And he was like doing. I think I talked about this before. He was showing his financials and being like, "Look how much his wealth grew as the time he unleashed all of his like disease stuff." And if you just check his stock, he owns Microsoft stock, and you look at his shares, it's like, that guy should have even more than that. But then you get into this sick and twisted realm of $1 trillion markets, man.
It's $1 trillion industry.
Trillions of dollars are at stake to be like, who gets to say, imagine this vaccine. Imagine if people don't really know, but it's like, imagine if you could make trillions of dollars by being like, you had the data and you're like, all right, 4 people get to sell them. We're all going to divvy up a pie of like, a couple trillion. And it's like, dude, this shit's kind of over anyway. This shit's like ending. So we'll give people a thing. And, like the flu shot. I never got a flu shot and been like, thank God I got that flu shot. So you're going to give a thing, more or less make people take it around. There's countries you could sell it to where for sure they'll make the entire population take it. America, I think they'll heavily shame people into taking it. And I don't know if they'll actually require it yet. But it's like, I don't know. You get a guy who's in charge of that, and it's like there could be serious foul play.
Oh, for sure, dude. That's you could take over a lot of the world.
Yeah,
with that
type
thing.
Just
it opens a lot of That's a pretty big.
I mean, dude, imagine how competitive stand-up comedy is. Now apply that to $1 trillion market where like people have big time money, big time resources. It's the same people, man. I mean, it's the same kind of people. It's just they're in a different arena.
Yeah.
And it's brought to you by people who basically hooked the whole country on heroin. And now all of a sudden they're calling timeout and they're going to save us all from a disease with a vaccine that we all kind of have to take.
All right, you brought me back. You brought me back to the good side. Fuck Bill Gates.
Well, I'm saying, I don't know. It would be horrific if he actually was. But again, it's like apparently he is doing shit that's weird. And the thing they say that's, again, sometimes I guess maybe he was on thing one day. And now he's like heavily into controlling the population. Like he's on record been like, we have too many people. So, but he's also on secure disease. And it's like, again, that's a legitimate concern. We have too many people. Now he's like, well, no, maybe he just wants to cure disease now. Who knows? But like, and apparently, again, I don't know this for a fact, but his dad, I think, or grandfather was like big into eugenics.
Yeah.
Of being like
I heard that on War Mode.
Sterilizing people and like, there are people.
I was driving listening to War Mode on the way to Cleveland with Beezer, actually. And it was like, they'd say shit where I'd just be like I just remember like coming in and out of listening to it and hearing like Bill and Melinda. There's pictures of Bill's father with Barbara Walters.
Yeah.
They're elites, bro. It's like, wait, his dad snapped a picture with Barbara Walters?
Well, that is the, and that's the thing too, man. Like you get into all like the weird people's thing of like transferring power to like other people, like to like you do it and good people look at people and they're like, oh my god, they're the best, and you transfer them into like deity status, and you have other people you transfer them into like negative like total demon status, and it's just kind of like,
where do you think you lie these days?
Demon status.
You think you've been transferred? You basically are living Bill Gates.
Basically, yeah.
Bill Gates was the man coming up. He was fun. Everybody was like, look at this goofy dork. And then in the last like 5 years, everyone's like, evil piece of shit, motherfucker.
Well, here's the thing, too. Did you see the documentary?
Not you weren't a goofy dork, but I'm saying he was likable, and then now he betrayed everybody.
Of course. But, dude, true. And I am gay. I'm full of Gates, full Hill Dog. I take responsibility, dude. That's the thing. I take full responsibility.
No.
I'm fucking Gates and I'm Hill Dog.
You're not Gates and Hill Dog, dude.
No, I'm not. But, well.
You're Hill Gates.
Look, there are parts of us that we have in common with Bill Gates. There's parts of us that we deny. We say like, oh no, I don't. I
could never be like that.
That's not part of me. I can never go and like circumcise everybody in Africa. Or
yeah.
Shit. He did an interview where it was just he was running down the facts about like the side effects of the vaccines, and they're like, have there been? He's like, no. There's been. They've caused so they put some people in severe pain and they blah 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 blah, but and people are just kind of like, fuck you, dude, like I want to see you take it, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So he like they asked him about the side effects, and it's like you're watching a guy on live TV. I don't understand why he is the mouthpiece for like our defense against viruses. It is kind of strange that like people are like, why is Trump even talking about this? It's like maybe Bill Gates studied viruses more, but it is strange that he's not a doctor. And talking about this, like he's just like, we have it, we're good, and it's like, why are you mouthpiecing this? It is kind of weird that he is doing it, but again, look, you're not gonna get whatever net neutrality was. I don't even know what it is. They dunked on us. Everyone was like, I don't want that. You shouldn't want that either. And I was like, what is this again? They're all of a sudden like, oh, we passed net neutrality. They're going to do this shit.
Yeah,
they're going to do it unless people actually organized into some sort of thing that's not like a bunch of retarded people taking like TVs and doing bullshit until people come in and are like, or actually immerse themselves in the literature around this, and rather than being like, what is this? Someone's going to make me get a needle? I hate needles. Therefore, blah, 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 I hate all you guys too. It's like a really super simplistic way of thinking. But I don't know. I'm not getting the fucking. I'm not getting that. All of that to say this. I'm not fucking getting the vaccine.
I think immersing yourself in literature though can also not really be helpful.
Dude, you'll end up.
You can immerse yourself in whatever literature you want.
Exactly.
And end up, being like a anti-vax mom.
You could, but the problem is, so then this is the other part too. You'd have to. So in order to understand like the quote, people say, I looked at the scientific literature. You have to have like a PhD level understanding of statistics, where you can look at a study and it can tell you like, oh, this thing worked out. But if you can't like look at the validity of like, oh, and we use like the Kruger method thing of a dual feedback, they like have these numbers and they have machines to like make sense of the numbers. And if you don't understand that math, you can't really determine the validity of most studies. I mean, you can say like, oh, if we had a sample size of 3 people, you can say, oh, that's bullshit. But yeah, people being like, oh, I read a study. It's like, there's hundreds of studies. And it's like, what were the, how did they do it? How did they select people? Like you're saying, it's right. You're right. Because you could read all of them and end up with the fact that the literature disagrees too. So really all you have is your experience. So it's like you have to just make a, thing off your experience. But it does feel good to like boogeyman people out. And again, it's like, The other part too is like I'm not taking that fucking vaccine, man. I'm not. They're 30%. They polled people. I think 30% of people were like, no chance. I'm taking it, and another like 25 were like, I'm not sure.
I'm in that 25. I'm gonna let some other people take it for a while.
I think that's what everyone's planning on.
Well, first of all, but I don't know, because I've blindly taken every other vaccine.
When's the last time you got a vax though?
I have no fucking.
If you
idea.
went to dude, when we had Maya, they were like, you need to get this, you need to get that, you need to get this, and it's like, I'm cool. I got like one of them. I got like the one just because yeah.
You need
I have
to
to
get,
like you have to get all these other ones
for like foot and mouth and shit.
Well,
all
it's
these
crazy
weird
shit
babies get.
And it's like, well, they wanted me to get a flu shot.
They get like Legionnaire's disease and all this.
Yeah, they wanted me to get a flu shot, and it was like, I think I got the flu shot just because I was there with Brittany. And Brittany's like, you're not gonna do it for her. And I'm like, I'll get the flu shot. Then they hit me with another one. I was like, I'm not getting
good
the other
imitation.
One. But
and my wife was like, you know, you
never. I mean, she's probably pretty reasonable.
Of course.
But they started hitting me.
Do you think she was?
I think she's being reasonable. It's like, just get
yes, I agree.
I went in and got it. I was like, whatever. But again, it's like, I don't understand what the flu shot.
It's a tough time to take a stand on vaccines.
It's not.
And your wife's like, will you get the shot? And you're like, have you looked into Bill Gates?
I know.
Have you looked into Bill Gates? You just gotta fight.
Or to be at
hospital.
the pediatrician.
Like, well, I haven't really, but I've heard people say stuff about him.
Dude, if the pediatrician I go to, if I were to start being like, well, is there any side effects? This lady would be like, are you fucking serious? She would snap on me.
Yeah.
But then there's people who are
I'll tell you what the side effect of not taking it is. Smallpox.
But then they say with vaccines, if you don't have enough people taking it, they're kind of pointless. Because if you can't get enough people, again, I could be totally wrong. Me and Bill Gates are just amateurs here.
Do you know how they used to inoculate people?
How?
They used to. So if there was like a pox or a measles outbreak, like a pox outbreak, they would put a guy in a cart who had it.
Yeah. And
bring him house to house to people who agreed to inoculate. Cut a piece of them off, cut you open and put it in you.
Oh.
And be like, hopefully you live. That's how people used to get inoculated.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So this dude was just suffering in the back of a wagon all day.
Oh, and they was cutting him apart?
They'd be like, bless you. Some priest would be cutting him up. Yeah. Pretty rough.
That's how vaccines
started. Saw that in John Adams, so it has to be true.
It sounds about right.
Definitely seems historically accurate.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was a fun one to watch.
So they would cut it.
Like cut off one of his fucking scabs, cut your arm open, put it in you. Yeah, and then they would just get horrible smallpox.
Yeah, why wouldn't you just like take your chances of whether or not you get it? Because you're definitely gonna get it.
I don't know.
Or was that taken as like a weakened version of it?
I guess it was a weakened version, like while he was dying of it. I don't know.
Ugh.
It seemed like they were like, yeah, you're probably gonna like. There's a chance you could die if you take this.
Yeah.
And John Adams' daughter almost did die.
There is a good chance that if you have if you're in the elite, like super elites of you have billions and billions and billions of dollars, there is a good chance there's a bunch of people who are like, we got too many people here. We got to do something about this. And they're just, slowly depopulate. Well, also I heard depopulation kind of can happen itself with the fact that people are just having less kids. In 2 generations, the boomers die off.
Here.
True, yeah.
India and Africa and China and all that.
Well, China, you still can get penalized for having too many. You can only have 2. I think you can only have 2 in China unless you pay. I think you have to be able to pay extra. If you don't pay extra, they'll force you. They'll sterilize you.
Yeah, I don't know.
They do it to the Uyghurs. They force sterilization of Uyghurs. If you're a Uyghur in China and you have more than 2 kids, you'll get
chemically castrated.
Yeah, they sterilize you.
Damn, that does sound like a Uyghur's rap album.
Chemical castration.
Yeah, that sounds exactly like something a white ICP Uyghur would like.
What? Chemical
castration spelled with K's.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'll be again. I don't think I was just at a friend's house recently, and he was kept bringing shit up like that. He'd be like, "What do you guys think about the vaccine?" It's his mom's birthday. It's so funny. And people are like, "Well," and people just most people were like, same thing. Everyone's like, "I'll let other people," but they're going to make other people take that first. They're already in the I think they've already given it to animals, and the third phase they're going to do is human trials. So we're going to test this out on poor people, basically. So we'll get, like, do you ever meet people who do, like, medical trials?
Yeah.
It's usually, like, heroin addicts. They're heroin addicts looking for money. Like, dude, I knew someone who would, like, come to me with, like, skin patches all the time. Like, what's that? He's like, oh, some dude paid me $200 to wear this for a week. And it's like, what is it? He's like, I don't know, some shit they're testing out. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, dude.
It's
So
like
we're gonna
birth control. They're like, does it hurt men? I don't know. Strap it to a crackhead and see what happens.
I'm telling you, man. That's what they do. They find people who need money to the point where they're like, fuck it, I'll take this thing. They test it on them. They see what happens. And right now, they said they're at the phase where, like, he's like, yeah, some people are having extremely painful reactions, but we're getting there. He's like, eh. But he was saying there wasn't any serious, like, life-threatening complications yet. So I was like, dude, I'm not fucking taking that thing.
Yeah.
I'm just not.
You should take it as repentance.
My mom hit me with the funniest fucking logic. I was talking to her yesterday, and she was like, yeah, I saw a homeless guy outside CVS, and he was, like, coughing and stuff, and I was just, like, kind of nervous. But she was like, but then again, like, if this was really that bad, wouldn't all the homeless people be dead? Like, I guess.
Well, Mary, you like that one?
I guess, yeah, it's fair. That's how we know it's safe to come out, when there's just no homeless people left.
They are out, especially in Cleveland, dude.
Oh,
in Cleveland,
were they really?
They were out.
Really?
Cleveland had a fucking strong amount of bums, dude.
Does it really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I was surprised, yeah.
It is surprising.
Cleveland was a nice city, actually, in the small area that I was in. But the bums were there. San Francisco has the worst.
San Francisco might have the most bums I've ever seen in my
That
life.
sucked. From walking just to the venue to do a show from the hotel was just like 10 different bums.
They're bum to non-bum.
And they're aggressive.
It might be like one bum to 4 people. They're aggressive as fuck because there's so many. They're competitive. There's so many bums. They got to step up. I told you about the dude when I was in San Francisco. Had a cardboard box with a robot face chomped, and he would just go, "Give me money." You put $1, and he'd be like,
Yeah, they were good. They were inventive as far as being funny. Damn, I
to.
remember the bums when I was in like 5th grade.
Where?
I went or 3rd grade. We went to California as a family.
Did you really?
Yeah, the Gillis family went California way. That was like the only vacation we ever took. I think Phil had work out there.
Okay, so you guys went out and chilled.
Yeah, but we went to San Francisco, and I remember that was the first time I really saw bums ever.
You were like,
they were doing like the robot standing on boxes, and I was like, these guys are awesome. These guys fucking rule. You know.
Yeah, Barbados right now is doing a thing where they're trying to, I think a lot like the Caribbean countries are trying to say like, trying to entice American and other, just people, I guess economies who like have money still. You can get a weird citizenship there where you're able to live there for a year and just like work like that way. If you're working remotely, you can just go to Barbados, get like a cheap apartment and just chill. They're at like 40% unemployment right now, so they're like begging people just to go work remotely from Barbados.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, man. I know.
We should ship the cast, dude.
I know, dude.
That's salt life. You can't come there. Unless this audio works. If this audio works for the first time, you can come to Barbados.
Yeah, you could just
that's what's on the line for you right now.
You can move there for like 6 months, and they won't bother you with visas or anything. But they said they don't want any trash. I think they said they want garbage, trash people. You need to have a college degree. Like they say that you need to have like a job, college degree. They're like, we want the best that we can get. So I think they literally said, I was reading this article. They're like, we don't want like shitty people coming here. Like you have to like submit.
Good for them.
Am I sick enough for Barbados? And like, yeah, you come in.
Yeah, get in here.
Get in here, dude.
You went to Westchester? Yeah. Sick. Come on, give me some.
Yeah, but it's so funny for them to be like, nah, you're a piece of shit. You can't come in.
Damn, if you're not even good enough to be on it, they're like, we're throwing bodies at our unemployment problem.
Yeah.
They know people are coming down to chill, dude.
For sure.
It's a chill session. No one's going to Barbados to be like, I got to prove my worth down here.
You just go have Zoom meetings on the beach and like do your thing, and then
It's a sick move to actually have the palm tree and beach behind you.
That's they said
instead of the green screen.
They said ditch the green screen, dude. You can actually have a real.
Man, look at that! I thought of that just like the fucking dork who came up with that in the pitch meeting. Me and that dork are on the same level. Where are we at time wise, man? I gotta kill myself.
Hour 15.
Wow,
it's good. It's a good emergency cast.
It was a good emergency cast. We tried to film it yesterday. I was Mr. Cool, dude.
You're hungover.
I was hungover, man.
Mr. Cool. If you
Trying to hang. I was talking to everybody, high five, and
well, that was when you did this
cool.
Ladies Just Gangs podcast.
Yeah.
So you were
I missed all my friends. Got to see all my friends from New York.
Got drunk.
Mr. Cool, dude. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yesterday was fun. Yesterday's Patreon, I think it was.
Yesterday's Patreon, I think, might have sucked.
I think it was fun. I had a good time.
I was worried for you. I was worried for you.
Hey, man.
Even addressing the Reddit is you're playing with very dangerous.
Well, the problem is I can't have a thing on my mind and then have a conversation.
Exactly,
without,
of course.
It makes it so fucking. My face the whole time is like.
Yeah, of course.
I'm like, don't say that. Don't say that. I'm just
yeah. I do the exact same thing.
But
yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I have one harmony there. I hope everyone can.
I hope you guys can all forgive Hill Gate, a.k.a. Matt McCusker.
I know. Really, just forgive me, bro.
For Benghazi,
Take
dude.
Me back, dude. Take me
Jake
back.
Ghazi. Take him back, dude. If you take him back, we'll release the emails.
Yeah. We'll release all the emails. Just be like, sweet.
Yeah. Thank you for listening. Oh, I had to cancel Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
I was supposed to go to Minnesota. I had to reschedule that. I think they rescheduled it just to September, though. So that's good. But, yeah, I had to reschedule that.
Nice.
It's a bummer.
Minnesota would have been nice.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
Yeah.
But.
Oh, that's Minnesota. That's like.
Minneapolis.
Yeah, blowing up stuff and stuff.
I don't know if they're still getting wild.
Peaceful.
I was going to have a peaceful time.
Yeah, /peaceful.
In the Mall of America.
True. What?
August 22nd. Let me check this. We're doing a live podcast, dude.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Let me see. August. Yeah, I believe it's August 22nd at McGooby's Joke House. I'm doing me and Matt.
Yep.
Friday and Saturday. Maybe Thursday. We got to figure that out. But the 21st and 22nd, McGooby's. We're doing shows. We're doing stand-up. Matt's going to be featuring there.
Full Monty, dude.
You're going to see Matt do stand-up, which rules.
Bro. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
That'll be fun. I think Lemaire's coming down. That'll be fun. Yeah.
Nice.
Probably the Beezer. It'll be a good show.
Hell yeah.
And then on Saturday, we're going to do a live podcast from there. So
it's, what is it, Thursday, Friday, Saturday?
It's either just Friday, Saturday or Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Sick.
Thursday I don't know if that's going on.
It's fine.
It might just be Friday, Saturday. It sounds, I know.
Be sick.
All right, so come to that.
Yep.
Thank you guys. Again, I'm so sorry for what Matt did. I don't fucking. Matt's the best, dude. You guys are gay.
Now they're figuring it out, dude.
They're gay. You rule.
There's certain problems. There's things that could be worked on for sure, but all I can ever do is take responsibility for my actions, dude. That's all anyone can do.
What'd you do? You didn't do anything wrong. You hired.
I didn't do anything wrong. I just
there
was miscalculations. So I stand by my. Again, it's tempting. It's tempting to just start, dangling people and fucking with people, but I was just like, I can't, dude.
No.
Gotta stay true. I gotta take this on for myself, dude. But no, it really.
You're sweet. You're a sweet boy, dude. I hate to see you down.
Hey man, this is life, dude. This is part of life. It's ups and downs.
The Reddit.
Keep running, dude. Just keep running.
Reddit is life, dude.
It is what it is.
It's pretty much ups and downs.
It is what it is. Ask yourself this, dude. How would you guys keep going? Do you guys keep ripping? Probably not.
Probably not.
I'm ripping. I'm running, dude. Taking my lumps.
I start coughing. It's like, man, keep going. We're so resilient. All right, let's end this.
All right. Fucking up, dude. We're in.
Wow.
Episode 309, 3 or whatever. Doesn't even
Damn,
matter.
your eye is fucked up.
I got peppermint oil in my fucking eye, dude.
You got Lena Dunham's on the brain, dude.
Fucking Lemaire's leaving us for Lena Dunham's, dude.
Lemaire's Lena Dunham's writer. It's just like, I wrote a brunch scene. Fucking Lena Dunham's must have loved it, dude.
Dude, I can't believe Lena Dunham is your boss, dude.
Lena Dunham.
Oh, man. Damn, dude.
Is that your sponsor now? That peppermint sitting there, leaving it out. Let the people see. Damn, you got peppermint. Matt brought like peppermint smelling salt.
Well, yes, peppermint oil.
Does that come with your fucking crystals?
So
They
no,
start giving you oils and crystals.
So here's what happened.
Wait till you get into astrology, dude.
I've been into astrology, dude. I
know about What's wrong with you, dude? You got dunkum on the brain.
I have peppermint oil in my eyes, dude. It burns. So I started reading the book Breathe. You know the guy who was on Rogie's pod? My eyes going to be like, I'm going to have Cyclops eye the whole podcast. So the guy Breathe who was on Rogie's podcast.
Yeah.
I started reading his audiobook.
You're all about breathing?
Life-changing, dude.
You got to clear up the nasal
Not
passages.
just nose breathing specifically.
Yeah.
How's your nose breathing? So I have a new. What's that deviated at?
Deviated's rough, dude.
Hear this airflow? That's probably about. I probably got 70% blockage right there. I was at 80. So my new quest right now is I'm going to cure my deviated septum without a septoplasty.
How? Just sniffing oils?
Well, it's a couple things. I'm going to do this helps. This helps me just do nose
It's on the
breathing.
front of my nose right now.
Yeah,
it kind of burns, dude. The shit sucks.
No, it's good for you, dude. You got to deviate it. Dude, are you nose breathing all the time, all day, every day?
No.
Good
Rarely.
luck, dude. Good luck.
Rarely, yeah.
I've been like about
Big fat mouth breather, dude.
I've been 4 or 5 days straight, dude. It's just disease. You should know from researching the Native Americans. That was the Native American secret. They were nose breathers. They
did well against disease.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, they didn't have it until a bunch of mouth breathers came in and fouled up the whole scene.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, they
And they got chlamydia. Chlamydia ran through them, dude.
Can't blame them. Happens to the best.
True.
Happens to the best and most noble. But no, that's that's how I'm gonna get on Gaia. I'm gonna cure my deviated septum.
You got me fired up on
Just
Native
by
Americans,
breathing.
dude. You should have mentioned Native I forgot about Native Americans. I am like a fucking love on the spectrum date. I'm on dates like, have you heard of the Comanche? Did you know they were bad?
That show I've decided is that French dish where you have to like put a napkin over your head
Yeah,
while
the
you
bird.
just kind of like eat a bird.
Yeah,
You have to hide from God. That's that French dish of
Me
TV.
and Phil watched it. I showed it to Phil.
Dude, I put a towel over my head and I just wash it on my. I pretend I'm just like laundry on my couch. I'm like, puh, puh.
Yeah, Phil watched it and was like, "Oh."
Well,
Every time they show somebody, like, "Oh."
Well, that's the thing. I watch that show and I go back and forth between being like, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen, like wanting to cry. Then they interview their dad and their dad's like, I've come a long way. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's a sad.
And then they like just say something ridiculous on a date. And he's like, I'm waiting patiently. And you're like, did you see that episode?
Was that the kid on the?
Oh, that was my fit. I've been so.
The hibachi.
Yeah, when they're at the hibachi and she busts out the Nintendo GameCube.
Yeah.
And she was like, I hate waiting. And he was like, I'm waiting patiently. It was like, dude, I was in the shower just saying that to myself. I don't know what made me laugh about that.
He got up and did a fucking testimonial like during the date. He got up, walked over to the camera, and was just like, well, she doesn't like anime. This thing's not going great. She was like, I like anime. Just directly in front of her.
Dude,
this fucking arm.
I'm telling you, man. Sorry that arm's acting.
It bothers me.
Dude, so I've been just breathing through my nose at nighttime. In order to do it, you got to put tape on your mouth. Dude, I woke up. They say first couple nights.
You're taking like edgy comic headshots at night. Like putting like tape over your mouth, like caution, dude. Who knows what's coming out? I could say anything. Neuters. turns out that was the bad one. Yeah.
First couple nights are scary. You wake up and you're like, because it gets blocked up at nighttime, and you just wake up and you're just like, it's popping, dude. I've made it longer every night. I'm telling you, I'm gonna cure. I already went to a what the fuck's it called? An otolaryngologist, something like an ear, nose, and throat guy.
Yeah.
They told me I was at an 80% blockage. You hear me right now. I don't sound like I'm at 80%.
Sound great.
I sound like I'm at maybe 65.
Yeah.
Maybe 70.
Great.
That's air
good.
coming in. I used to not be able to get air. I've so far, I think I've given myself 15% less. I think I've reduced
Just
the
from
blockage.
peppermint.
From peppermint, from strictly nose breathing. Because, dude, if you're nose breathing all day, every day, like water will erode like rocks. So if you're just bringing in like little water particles all day, every day, it'll push that little sucker back.
Who told you that? Because that's
This is
the
Gaia
dumbest
level.
thing I've ever heard.
No, dude, I breathe nose all day long.
You think moisture air molecules are gonna
it rearranges,
erode your nose?
If you just nose breathe, it rearranges your whole facial structure. So I'm telling you, I'm gonna get myself down. I think to like 50% obstruction. Have the ear, nose, and throat guy put it on the record, and then I'll be like, all right, go ahead with the rest of the rhinoplasty and knock that thing.
You want to do it yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I could do it myself, but at this point, it's like I'll get to 50 just to get on Gaia. Then once I get on Gaia, I'll be like, yo, Joe Dispenza, what's up, bro?
So you're gonna go on Gaia to talk to. You think you need your nose reconstructed?
You need a
to get on
miracle.
Gaia?
Yeah, you need to have like a miracle under your belt before you write your book. Like heal yourself with your brain. The one guy actually like became paraplegic and he can walk again. But if I kind of edge in on the deviated septum market, and it was just like,
what did he get paraplegic from?
I think he just got whacked by a car, and like he was like fucked up.
Dude, there was a player from Penn State who got paralyzed against Ohio State, and then they were like, he'll never walk again, and then he ran the team out of the tunnel the next season, or like 2 seasons, but they played Miami that day and just got beat by like 50. So they had this like real inspirational moment of him running out, and then the U just fucked him up. Fun times.
At least he still could play.
He couldn't play.
He sucked.
He could barely. No, he couldn't
Oh,
walk.
so he kind of
he hobbled out. He hobbled.
I thought
out.
he like played and got
No,
smashed.
no,
I'm like,
no.
give him a fucking break, dude.
He did. He used to play. He was pretty good.
So he did. He just like
He came
Rudy.
in with his head down
So he
against
Rudy.
Ohio State, and then he rooted. Yeah, and then he led the team. More radio-esque.
Yeah.
More of a radio.
Gotcha.
Because Rudy could play.
True. So they were like, we'll get up by like 40 and then put him in at the end, and like everyone will hoist him on their shoulders. And they just got
No. There
crushed.
was no even no. There was no. He didn't play again. He led the team out the next season,
So he walked.
just
though.
jogging out.
I hear
like
you
to
saying.
display. He
So
couldn't.
he's a
He wasn't in
miracle.
pads.
So it was a miracle. But
It was a
didn't-
miracle, but then they got fucking
Then they
smoked.
got crushed.
So
after
it kind of ruined the.
Yeah.
Especially because then you rewatch it and he like hobbles out, fucked up.
Yeah.
Then they just get smoked. Anyway.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up on his teammates to lose that one for him.
Yeah.
I would have fought extra hard.
You have to fight
I would
extra
have
hard.
dug it out, dude. If you got fucking hobbled up, I'd be podcasting my ass off, dude. Just to fucking. If you Hawkins'd out and I had to do this whole thing, I would never lose, dude.
I just came in like,
He's dead, right?
black people are lazy.
Man,
But yeah, there's sick Native American facts. Now they got me fired up.
what you get fired up? on?
Also, common misconception that they had cool names.
Don't take that from me.
Bro, you know, they do
So
have
not
some
Night
cool
Wolf?
names like Crazy Horse, shit like that. There was also guys like Peanuts and Stink and Erection that never goes down.
That's actually pretty cool.
This white lady she got taken, and then she had 3 kids, and their names were like, their names were Stink and Peanut. They were like, here's my awesome warrior, Stink, and his brother, Peanuts.
It makes sense though. They would have like white trash nicknames.
Yeah.
'Cause
yeah,
you know.
they basically, you got like Rucker Park named.
Did you really?
You know what I mean? Like, so they would just give you a name. You do something wild, and they just name you. Like, some lady got abducted and then had diarrhea the whole way because they fed her like buffalo, like raw. They gave her like a buffalo's like heart to eat, to munch on
And
during
she
the
couldn't
journey,
take
and
it.
she just diarrheaed the whole way. So her name was like Diarrhea.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't think they were working with like a robust vocabulary either.
No.
So it was just like Crazy Horse, Stink, Fart, Boner. You were just like one. It was like
they had a chief.
it's like
whose
being
name-
Irish and being like John, Luke,
For real, yeah. There's like
Matthew.
5 names.
There's just 5 names. There was Stink,
Yeah.
Boner, Diarrhea, and then you were the chief, and you're like, all right, I call.
Change my
I'm
name.
Super Crazy Man Horse. I'm Thundercat.
Fuck
Sydney
yes.
read that book. Sydney was talking.
Really?
He was like all over that, dude. He was
Book rules.
Yeah, he was saying, he's like, you got to do it. And it's like, oh, I will after I fucking heal myself through breathing. Dude, this book it's awesome, man.
Breathe.
Breathe. I can't recommend it enough. They, So apparently the inside of your nose is made out of dicks. It's the same type of skin as your dick. So it expands and contracts like when you're aroused. That's why women's typically their nostrils flare. If a woman gets like kind of turned on, her nose goes, exactly, dude, stop, dude. Dude, you're going to get a boner if you keep doing that. It's literally made out of dick skin. So your nose like contracts and expands with your arousal.
Isn't your nose made out of cartilage?
I'm talking about the inner stuff.
It's just dick skin.
It's the same type of material as dick skin.
What are your eyelids made out of? That feels like dick skin. You know what I mean?
It's ball sack. It's all ball sack up here. Eyelids are all ball sack, dude.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, dude, I'm going for it. I'm gonna get rechecked out because I know I got 80%. I'll probably clock in around 70. I also every now and again I put my finger up my nose.
Before the podcast, Matt was like, "This is gonna be the best episode ever."
It is.
He just hits me with rhinoplasty.
Dude, I'm telling you.
He's like, "Yo, I got this."
Dude. That's a fucking miracle. I brought a miracle.
I believe you.
You're the Miami Hurricanes, dude. I'm hobbling out on the field. I'm a miracle.
You're
dude.
Sebastian Telefero. I think that was his name.
So then the other thing I do is, so I just strictly nose breathe, and it's been feeling a lot better. Every now and again, Brady doesn't like it. I'll put my finger like this. I'll feel the deviation.
You can feel it. Mine's arced in.
Just a push. Oh, feel it moving. Then get some air up there, dude. Pretty tight. People are gonna think we're just doing a bunch of coke, but we're not. We're smelling peppermint, and I got punched in the nose a bunch of times.
Really? You think that's what did it?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why I have it.
It's a bunch of
I've
stuff.
been hitting
dude.
the nose a bunch, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably football, dude. You use a face mask.
No, I've been punched in the nose.
Exactly. Think about all the times your eyes watered from getting hit in the nose.
Oh, basketballs. Yeah. Oh, that was the worst.
It's a deviation, dude.
God, especially when you got shitty hands.
Yeah.
Just stand there, ball goes straight through your hands, hits you in the fucking face. Then you cry. You have to cry.
Yeah, or
when you get hit in the nose, you have to cry.
It's like your silent cry timeout. You're like,
all your friends see you crying. Oh man.
Yeah, I've only played like organized ball.
What do you mean?
I played like CYO.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Basketball. Oh, I thought you were talking about it's like street basketball.
No, you're friends.
I just played CYO.
I was friends with my teammates.
I was more organized.
I was more friends with my teammates.
Were you really?
Yeah, dude.
What was the highest level of basketball you played?
I quit after freshman year. I played freshman. Played freshman ball and then focused strictly on football.
Yeah, I tried out for
and track
sophomore ball and got cut, so I played at a higher level. I feel like.
Oh no, I did play CYO like my junior and senior year, just fucking around.
Oh, for sure.
Fucking around CYO. Yeah, those are the days, dude.
Dude, playing CYO high school basketball.
CYO is so fun.
That might be some of the best ball you can play.
It's the funniest
playing like
ball.
Catholic League CYO.
Yeah,
with
all
your
the
boys.
kids that weren't good enough to play on the team, but we're all dickheads and friends. Dude, we would beat the fuck out of some team. I remember some of my friends were very good, and they would like do rucker part, like they would throw the ball off people's foreheads and shit. Yeah, like start fights with the other parents. Yeah, we used to play a game after. We used to play a game. We'd turn the lights off in the locker room and throw sneakers at each other as hard as we could, but we'd all make a deal to just throw them at one kid that we didn't like.
Yeah.
So we turned the lights off and just everyone would just belt this fucking kid. Yeah, fun times.
That's what sports are all about. The whole point of sports is just like psychologically torture somebody.
Yeah, just find a kid.
Just find one person.
Find one kid whose parents are like making him play.
Yeah.
And just getting his ass.
Yeah, we had a homeschooler on our baseball team.
Oh, disgusting.
In 8th grade. Well, now it's going to be the norm. Everyone's going to be weird as fuck.
Yeah, true.
This dude was a homeschooler. I don't know what the fuck his parents were thinking. They entered him into the school system at like 7th, 8th grade. It was fucking chum, dude. People were like,
oh.
You just like would see him walk, and you're like, what the fuck is up with that kid? Like, I have to throw something at this kid just to see what's going on with him.
They put him in 7th and 8th grade,
dude. He
just right when he was coming.
Dude, he came in with like a Dr. Seuss nerd walk, and everyone was like, "What the fuck is this?" It was to the point a hit list was made. This was like an extreme bully situation. I mean, dude, he was on a baseball team, so you were just like, dude, people are woofing balls. Like you'd be on first base, fucking you'd be at shortstop, and you basically pitch. And you'd be like,
he made a hit list.
He made a hit list. Yeah, I was number 3.
You were on the hit list.
I was number 3.
Nice, man.
3. I made 3rd.
That's
I
good.
made 3rd on his hit list.
In elementary school, in middle school, they wrote an article in the paper about me being a bully.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah,
pretty
dude.
good. That counts as like top 5 on a list. I got publication, dude. I've only ever gotten negative press, dude. I've only ever gotten horrible press. Well, there was a kid that used to get on our bus, and I used to call him Arthur because he had an Arthur book bag. I was being nice to the fucking kid.
That's not bad.
I didn't think it was mean, but I guess the kid was tortured by it, dude. He was tormented by being called Arthur. And one day I had the principal call me to the office and had like a sit down, and like I had to talk to the kid. I think I talked to the kid's parents. And then, like, the next month in the school newsletter, it was like, bullying handled. And they wrote an article about it.
What?
Yeah, dude.
You gotta
it's
get
like
that.
We had an 8th grader who was a real dickhead.
You gotta get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was regrettably, I was a hard bully. I was a super hard bully.
No regret.
Up until...
Being a bully when you're a kid is fun. I mean, it's
no
not like
choice.
I was hitting kids.
You're kind of born in... yeah.
Yeah, like...
I wasn't
just
hitting,
my friends.
Yeah.
I wouldn't bully the weaker.
No, I was. I had a couple of the Uyghurs, dude. In my
The Uyghurs.
I had a couple of the Uyghurs.
Who'd you get?
It wasn't even. I was never malicious. There was people that like. It was just the reactions were so funny, and it was just you couldn't stop like doing it.
Of course.
That was the kid who punched me in the face before biology. I was just giving him soft touches. You know when you go to give someone a titty twister, but you just soft touch their tits, and they're like.
Yeah.
I hit him with a soft touch, and he did like full like $80 an hour taekwondo on me. He used nerd karate on me, and he just struck me in the face twice, and I was
He did a combo on you?
He did a combo, dude. Literally low knee punch, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then I realized like, "Oh shit, I think this kid's actually upset." So then I kind of started like, all right, dude, I'm going to help you out, but I ended up just getting him in a fight with another kid.
Oh, all right, good. I remember this. Good. That's the sweetest revenge. That's the sweetest revenge.
No, that wasn't my. It was my.
You're
mistake.
crying.
I have fucking peppermint in my eye, dude.
Teardrops are falling from your face, dude.
That's how remorseful I am. But yeah, the
single tear.
I was
like that
actually
Native
trying to help
American.
him. I was actually trying to help him. I'm like, look, you gotta fuck this kid up. Who was like actually fucking with him.
Yeah.
And he got in a fight and lost. And
Then he
was
get his
like,
ass kicked.
yes, fucking ass handed to him, dude. And I was like, oh shit, dude, you got it. But then someone started calling him and leaving threatening voicemails, and the principal called me down and was like, I'm going to expel you. We know it's you. We have you on camera at the payphone. And it was just like, I knew who did it. And I was like,
You didn't rat him out, dude.
nah.
Couldn't
It was
rat
a
him
kid
out.
he fought on the bus, but yeah.
He was calling him.
He told me, and I was just like,
He's leaving him voicemails?
He was calling. He was this kid who ended up fighting, because I actually then bullied that kid and was like, oh, that dude won. You fucking lost your pussy.
Sick move.
So I had psyoped that. Really trying to help this kid. I just made his life just worse and worse. Because then I psyoped that kid and be like, yo, you lost, and told everyone like, yo, you got your fucking ass kicked by like a pretty like hard level nerd.
Here's what you are, dude. You're an energy vampire. I just figured this out. I am too, dude. There's a show. You ever see the movie What We Do in the Shadows?
Mm-mm.
Dude, there's a show. It's on FX. It's on Hulu now. It fucking rules. It's hilarious. It's so funny. But there's a dude who's an energy. He's an energy vampire. So the rest of them are like classic vampires. And there's one guy that just looks like a dork from an office. And the way he gets his power is he drains you. So like he'll come in and be like, Dilly Dilly, how was your weekend? And people are just like, oh. And then it'll cut back to him and he's like, he's just, but the best part is he'll just start a fight and then sit in the room next door and just be like, yes,
like,
all the negative energy. And I was like, damn, dude, I'm definitely just an energy vampire. Like just start a fight and leave and sit there and hear screams and be like, yes.
Well, it was so funny because back then too, I just wasn't like, I would start a fight and just ruthlessly crush people and then be like, that was awesome. Like, that was so funny. They freaked out. And in my head, there was not a shred of being like, is this okay? It was just kind of like, This is great.
No.
I can't believe I got those guys to fight, dude. But then he started calling this person's house and being like, "Where's your son?"
So he was basically on the CB, like that one dude. He's not like, I'm gonna fucking cut your head off.
Yo, he was calling, and they'd be like, "This is blah blah blah's parents," and he'd be like, "Fuck you, you fucking pussies! I'm gonna kill you." He was saying like, he was talking shit to like this kid's dad, like ruthlessly from a payphone.
Oh my god, this kid's awesome.
From the school.
Is he all right? How's he turned out?
He's a rough one, dude.
He has to be rough.
That was the kid who came up to me at the stop hop and told me he was on ecstasy, and I punched him in the stomach.
Why'd you punch him?
Because I heard like you feel everything, and I'm like, yo, is it like crazy? He's like, yeah, dude. I was like, bam, and just punched him in the stomach, and he was just like, oh, what the fuck?
Ruined his high.
Oh, dude, I was thinking about what a dickhead I was. I was doing the dishes, and I was like, I had like a vivid memory of reading. I remember reading the science book and seeing Homo sapiens when I was little, and being like, oh my god, she's gonna say homo in school tomorrow, and just like waking up, you're like, and like eating my breakfast and be like, fuck science class is third period. I remember waiting for like 24 hours and hearing her say Homo sapiens and being like.
And no, did anyone go with you?
My cousin was definitely down. I called on the way to the bus. I'm like, yo, the teacher's going to say homo today. And he was like, get the fuck out. I'm like, dude, I read the science.
Watch.
They say it. Dude, I'm just sitting there like. I was doing dude, I like vividly remember that. Being like stoked.
It's game
like,
day.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, this is what we play for.
Teacher's going to say homo.
Yeah, this is game day. All that work. Now let's have fun today.
I was doing the dishes at 34, and I was like, that was hilarious. that was so funny.
Dude, I think in like third or fourth, actually fifth grade, we had somebody come in to give us like a sex ed class type thing. And I remember writing a question, so he would have to say gay.
Oh.
I wrote a question. I said, can boys like other boys? And he was like, now... Shane, he walked over to me and was like, did you write that? Because he knew it was me. And I was like, yes. And he was like, I had to stay in character, dude. I had to be like, yes, I wrote it. And he was like, do you really want to know that answer? And I was like, yes. And he was like, those are called homosexuals. I had to like stay in character like, oh, how about that? That's something you don't learn every day. Which is so funny because that dude obviously knew I was being an asshole. He just had to watch a fifth grader pretend to be like, yes. Yes. Yeah, that was the one, dude. Yes. Yes. Do you really want to know this answer? Yes.
I think I'm OD'd on peppermint, dude. So fucking funny.
Dude, that's crazy. It's crazy we both have that origin story. I'm like trying to make someone say gay. And being like, got him.
That was my whole agenda for the day. I was like, teacher's going to say gay. I'm going to look around, make eye contact with as many people as I can.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Man.
No, what's funnier than school, dude? School.
Grade school is so
Oh, my God.
funny.
My one friend, Dusty, used to pass gas, and he would say that. He'd be like, who do you want me to pass this to? And then he would get up and fart on their desk. It would be so loud, dude. So loud. Fuck.
Oh, it's so funny. It's just so funny because as a teacher, you like clearly know whatever.
You see exactly. Yeah, he walked straight to me and was like, did you write that question?
You also know, too, there's just, like, stuff going on in their house just isn't good.
Oh,
You're, like, sitting there, and the guy comes in, he's like, say gay, and you're like, come on, man, what the fuck? What events have transpired to charge you up enough to get in here to try to, like, completely revel in the fact that I'm saying homo sapiens?
Oh, man, my sister was talking about your bus stop. She was laughing about it, dude. Yeah, the day that homosexual was coming, the bus stop must have been rowdy.
Dude,
you and your shitty hill
well,
people.
It's also like I read the book. I go to my brother. I'm like, dude, what this about? He's like, yeah, dude, Homo sapiens. You're a Homo sapien. It's like, I'm a fucking Homo sapien. He's like, you're a fucking Homo. I'm like, fuck, dude.
Dad, am I a Homo sapien? He's like, yeah. Fuck.
I don't think my dad would even know who that was. If I was like, am I a Homo sapien? He'd be like, hey,
No son of mine.
Come on.
You goddamn Homo
Go sit down.
sapien.
Don't be a smart ass.
You've been hanging out with your sisters too much. Playing with the dolls.
I don't know if my dad would have known what a Homo sapien. If I said Homo sapien, he'd have been like, cool it.
Cool. Knock it off, dude. Look at that, cracking open a cold one, dude.
This is plain seltzer,
Doing
dude.
coke and drinking. Matt's changed.
Please, dude.
To the audio listener.
Ooh, man.
Bro,
That fucking,
little off topic and significantly less funny, but
Please, we got
I cried the other day watching a 30 for 30 on ESPN.
What was it?
Phil was in the kitchen. Luckily, he didn't see, but I think he heard a voice crack. Dude, there's a documentary. It's called 42-1. It was Buster Douglas beating Mike Tyson.
Really?
You want to get your fucking juices flowing?
What happened?
Buster Douglas was like could have been great heavyweight. That was like he would show up out of shape. He was kind of like a bum, but he was like he could have been great. Like he was a monster, and he fought Tyson in his prime. He was the guy who beat Tyson first,
Okay.
and he was 42-1 odds. That's why it was called that. But they were like, every announcer was like, this isn't going to go past the first round. All that shit. In training, Buster Douglas's mom died like 2 weeks before. And there was just cool ass fucking moments in it where like he was talking to his mom. His mom called him before the fight and was like, don't do this. Like he's going to fucking, that's Mike Tyson in his prime. Like he's killing everybody. First round knockouts every single
like,
time.
don't fight.
Like scary. And then Buster Douglas was on the phone with his mom and he's like, Mom, you should fucking call him. I'm gonna beat his ass. And he was like, as soon as he said that to his mom was like, he sounds like his daddy now. He's a man. And she was like going around like, my son's about to beat Tyson's ass. Like everybody at work, all that. Then she died. And then he won. He just fucked him up. Well, he didn't fuck him up. He got tagged too. It was a great. I mean, it's an awesome fight. I immediately watched the fight.
It was terrifying.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, Tyson apparently, he didn't train as hard. He was like. It was supposed to be a tune-up fight. It was just a tune-up fight for
He was Apollo.
Holyfield. Yeah. And then he got laid out. It's fucking sick. It was the first time anybody knocked him down.
Damn.
It was awesome. And then in the ring after, they're like, how do you feel? And he's like, this is for my mom. And I was just like,
He Rockied basically. Yeah, man. That's
just got hit hard with
That would
it.
get
And Phil
you.
was like, where are you watching? I was like, it's called 42-1. It was one of those. Had to hide it.
that's the only thing.
He
you
was
can
like,
cry.
Buster Douglas, he's a bitch. He's tough. That was it.
He was probably crying. He was probably like crying, eating bologna. He'd be like, "What are you watching? He's a bitch."
Yeah. He's like, I'll tell you what, he's a bitch. He says that as a compliment.
Yeah.
Like tough.
a
Speaking of a bitch, Tybalt.
What happened?
Tybalt's a bitch, dude.
What
My
did-
cat,
What's he doing?
he's an apex predator, dude.
Did he get?
So I was
anything?
watching, no, but he went toe to toe with a fox. I was watching TV. It was like 12:30. Everyone's in bed. All of a sudden, I hear a scream from the backyard. This is 2 nights ago.
What?
Like screaming. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, oh, that's definitely a fox. Like I could tell it was a fox. And I was like, oh shit, Tybalt's outside. So I got like nervous, grabbed a big flashlight, and I was like, I'm gonna have to beat a fox to death. Like I was I was shoeless, ran in the backyard. I was just like, I'm just gonna have to beat a dog to death right now, which is a weird mind space to get in. Like it
Yeah.
is a weird space to be walking out. Like I was adrenaline. I was like, here we go. But Tybalt was just, he was just staring him down, dude. Didn't care less.
The fox was
couldn't care
yapping.
less. The fox was probably like 5 yards, 10 yards away, just like kind of moving back and forth, like screaming at him. And Tybalt was just sitting there, like, what are you gonna do, bro?
Fuck.
What are you gonna do? So then I pick up Tybalt, and I'm like, like not running, but like walking fast, looking backwards. I don't want to get bit by a fox.
No, I'll nip your ankle, dude.
Yeah, it would suck. And then as soon as I put Tybalt down in the house, he just started eating. Didn't give a dude. I put him down. He walked straight to his food and started eating. I was like, dude, you are a monster.
Holy
He
fuck.
didn't care
That's a
at
fair
all.
fight. Him versus a fox.
Yeah, he's big.
He's
He's got his claws. He's a mean little fucker.
That's a fair fight.
I've done it before. I've walked outside and he got fucked up before.
By what?
I don't know what it was. Probably a fox.
Probably a coyote.
Or a raccoon. Something big got him. Something big got him.
Raccoon will give him the business, dude.
Something fucked him up. Like, fucked his legs up. And he shit himself. When they're running away, cats will shit themselves. So I picked him up. He was covered in blood and shit. Yeah. But this time, not a scratch on him, dude. He literally just sat in the grass, stared at a fox. Couldn't have been prouder of my guy.
He's got to be terrifying at night, too. He's jet black. So that fox probably just saw glowing eyes and was like, fuck, man.
That's the Prince of Cats, dude. That's a big night.
That's big, dude. So that was after 41 and 2?
42 and 1.
42 and 1?
There's a big couple of days. Phil had to do that once.
What?
Tibble got in a fight in the front yard with another cat. So it was like, 5, 6 in the morning. You just hear 2 cats screaming. Phil ran down in his whitey tighties. It's like 6 a.m. So people are like walking out to get the newspaper and shit. Like school buses. Phil was out in just his whitey tighties and a fishing rod, swinging at the cats.
That was his weapon?
He grabbed a fishing rod from the closet that was right by the door and just started whipping cats. Yeah, man. It's a strong tradition in the Gillis family, too.
Cat whipping?
If your cat's in a fight, you got to jump in, dude.
Oh, my God.
I was ready to strangle a fox.
You have to, man. You got to.
That would suck.
We have a possum on the loose, and it like through a chain link fence. It stared down my dog.
I love possums.
They're fucking nasty.
No,
dude.
they're funny.
Ugh, they're disgusting.
They are. They're ugly, but I'm a fan.
They're hellish. I saw it skittering around the other day. I was walking home. Brittany called me like the possum's back in the backyard.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Do you have like a garden or anything?
No, it's just. But there's like a ton of there's like a little alley that links a bunch of yards, so it kind of just scoots around. But I saw it parked my car.
Dude.
I saw that poss running across the street, and I was like, ugh.
You didn't like him?
Nasty little.
I'm a fan of him. Did I tell you what my roommate did to a possum?
What?
He murdered one.
Okay.
It was in his parents' garden.
Yeah.
But it turns out possums mostly help you.
What do they do?
They mostly eat like the rodents and shit, and like
do they really?
Bugs that would eat like tomatoes and shit.
Do they really?
Yeah. So the possum was helping this guy's garden, and my friend he captured it in a cage and wanted to kill it.
Yeah.
So he caught it in a trap, and the way he killed it was he put it in a rain barrel. He did your method, dude.
What's the rain barrel? Oh, you drowned it?
Yeah, he tried to drown it. So he dipped the cage in, and he has pictures of this.
He gave it the dunk tank.
He dunked this possum. He pulled it out after like 5 minutes, and the possum was hanging on still alive. So he went and got a railroad spike and
through the cage?
Impaled this possum.
Through the cage?
Yes. And he was showing me this shit. I was like, dude, you're a serial killer. Like, I don't like this.
He's defending the garden, dude.
He's like in his 30s out back drowning a possum.
Yeah, dude. My brother
stabbing it.
My brother might get into getting like meat chickens.
Yeah.
He was talking about getting some meat chickens.
Oh, you're gonna have some battles, dude.
He already has a couple chickens, but he was saying like getting them and fucking snapping their necks and shit. And I was like, it's a nice stress reliever. Go outside, like, I'll pick this one.
You fucking
shut the fuck up, fucking Christ.
Oh man,
I don't want to go to the fucking mall.
You just break it. You remember that Ginty joke?
What?
Ginty had a great chicken joke. He was on a date with he was dating this Mexican chick, and she was telling him how they kill the chickens in Mexico is just swing them. So you grab them by the head and just fucking swing them around. And I don't know. His bit was like talking about eating Mexican chickens and it being like, oh, is this free range? He's like, oh, they're fucking everywhere. They're in the streets. And he's like, was it cruel free? He's like, I don't know. How do you feel about swinging? Shout out Ginty, dude. R.I.P. Where's he been?
I don't know. Shacked up somewhere.
Yeah.
He's an elite, isn't he?
Ginty?
He's an elite.
I don't know if he's an elite. He might be an elite.
I think he's an elite.
He might be.
I think he's probably shacked up.
Remember his hidden MAGA hat? He used to wear a black hat that was like embroidered MAGA in the side that you could like hardly see.
I never knew if he was fucking around.
He was serious.
That's
he went to the mall and got that made. Custom. Speaking of, dude.
What?
See where Trump Daddy's thinking about giving a speech.
Where?
Hollowed grounds, dude. Gettysburg.
He's going to Gettysburg?
I swear to God, he's trying to secure my vote.
I think he's going
like,
just for your vote.
He tweeted yesterday and was like, bring back college football. I was like, this is my guy. That's the only policy I care about. And he was like, I'll probably give a speech down at Gettysburg. I was like, who is this guy?
Yeah, apparently there's he was like,
God damn it.
He's trying to make people pay like generic prices for the COVID thing.
Really?
Yeah, he apparently, that's what I've heard. The pharmaceutical companies are mad at him because he was like, when a vaccine comes out, people are just paying generic prices. And apparently, that's a weird thing for the left to have to be like, well, apparently some of the argumentation's been like, but we need Big Pharma to get us out of this. We can't turn our backs on them now. And it's like, okay, it's weird.
God, they have to. They have to disagree.
It's funny, man. Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Crazy.
But apparently
Russia, either side can never be like, well, they got that right.
Well, Russia says they got the vaccine.
Russia has it.
They secured the bag.
Good for them.
Putin's like, I gave it to my daughter. She's fine.
Really?
So she got a couple fevers, broke them. She's like, we're available. The vaccine will be available immediately.
Damn, that's a good move. They're just going to sell us Robitussin.
Yeah.
They're going to sell us like $18 billion worth of fucking nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, how are you going to test it? Like, the vaccine's like, it's working. It's like, yeah, I guess, cool. I can go back to stuff now. Dude, I was I was reading about China in the Atlantic. And, you know, I called Spud.
Can't believe you read that lib rag.
Spud was saying it's purely propaganda. The Atlantic
What's that?
used to.
The Atlantic?
He was saying it's
I
purely
like some of it.
professional class There's levels of propaganda, and there's professional class propaganda, which has to be like use kind of like big words, and you mess around with kind of like more ideas, and it's not as like blatant. But I'm reading the first two articles. The first two articles are like that, you know. Just like the
it's
long,
not like Fox News propaganda where it's like, does this bitch hate freedom? Coming up next, do Arabs hate baseball? We'll find out.
Probably. But yeah, it's like they'll, because I was reading it being like, dude, this sounds like the big thing right now in the Atlantic, and I guess like in elite circles, is like America's done. Everybody
loves saying America's done.
This has brought America to its knees. And then like some lady will write an article that's like, and the grotesque mirror of racism that emanates off of Donald Trump. And then so there's two articles of like, you know, they're ripping that stuff. I'm reading it being like, all right. And then it gets into this article about China. And it was just like, you know, people are talking about the economy's down, this and that. And they're talking about China's, how they're working on their AI stuff. And they're saying how they developed it on the Uyghurs. Like they tested
every time.
They tested the Uyghur.
It's like Homo sapien.
The Uyghur.
Yeah.
Is that, how do you even say that?
I don't know.
I think it is the Uyghurs. And the thank you. No.
Fucking
So
dope.
they're saying
the dopers in the back,
Jesus
dude.
Christ, it's like a shooting gallery, dude. So they're saying they tested this technology on the Uyghurs, and they're like,
really?
So they have them where
the
it's
Uyghurs like, damn, what the fuck is this shit?
So they like make them. So they have like an app on their phone. They log, you know, according to this article, they're saying like they log how much you're on. Say like Fox News was mandatory, so it's like state propaganda, and if you're not looking at enough of it, they'll call you and be like, "What's up?"
Do you think the Uyghurs talk like T.I.?
You think they
like, you need to get us the vaccination? Like, sorry, they're excited about that word.
I don't think they would take the vaccine.
The Uyghurs?
Nah, they're Muslim, bro. They're not taking that shit.
True.
So they apparently they're round. These guys, according to the
Why
Atlantic,
do you think Muslims don't take vaccines?
they don't fuck with that. Like
Really?
a hardcore Muz, they're not taking a vaccine.
Why? They love science. They invented it, bro. Have some respect.
Not the Uyghurs,
They
bro.
invented math and science.
Not the Uyghurs, dude. The Uyghurs are definitely not fucking with vaccines, dude. I don't think they're gonna get. First of all, they're just gonna try to let the Uyghurs die. Like so apparently. So they have a program, you know, again, allegedly, because I don't live in China, I don't know, but it seems plausible that they have, like, fully detained these guys, and they're doing, like, these, like, they're trying to, like, re-educate them and make them, like, fully Chinese. But what they said is they'll give you, they have big brothers and big sisters.
How do they make them fully Chinese?
I don't know. They go to a Chinese school, and you have to, like, fully learn how to be Chinese. I don't know.
What do they have, like, driver's ed?
They have, like,
Where you can't parallel park. Come on now. Come on. That's fun.
That's fun.
That's just fun, dude.
That is good American fun.
Yeah.
We might as well get it in while we can, because I'm reading this
True.
article, and apparently they're swooping down on us. But dude, they'll have a big brother and a big sister. So like, you'll go off to like Chinese school, and then they'll be like, all right, big brother, the Han Chinese big brother, who's like sitting at the dinner table and being like, what do you guys think of President Xi Jinping or whatever? And they're like, you have to be like, I think he's very good. So like
how do you feel about the party?
Literally, and you have to sit there and be
I
like,
love the party.
I love the party. And then you go to Chinese school, and big brother, they're saying in this article, will sleep in bed. He'll like sleep in bed with your wife. It's just your big bro.
Damn.
Dude. If your big bro will just stick around.
Not prima nocta.
Yeah, dude. Or they'll just be, there's just a dude in your house all the time, making sure you're not fucking around.
Damn.
Just for the
cucking you.
But now what they're saying is they're developing all this AI technology where they're trying to get it down to, they're not there yet. It's actually kind of funny because like one of their
they are in the future, dude. That's like the future of porn. Incest cuckoldry.
Big brother.
Yeah, big
like
brother
the government
fucks your wife.
Fucks your wife.
That's what we're talking about.
That'd be hot, actually.
Yeah,
Government.
they
big
got.
bro
It's
comes
like
in.
woman stuck in house because her door was welded shut. Big brother catches her with a net. She's stuck. China might be just working purely on the perfect porn.
Well, right now I think that'll probably follow after that. I think they're exporting like plug and play autocratic like panopticons where it's like you can see everyone's movement. You like sell all the phones, link them all in a network. And
Yeah, they're trying to play SimCity.
They're playing, but they're selling the ability to
Playing
do that
Sims.
according to the article, to autocratic regimes from around the world. So you could have like North Korea can get hooked up by China, Venezuela might get hooked up by China, where they're like, here you go, here's how you completely monitor your entire civilian base. And then it'll be, this is my prediction, but I think they're going for is it'll be like North Korea, China, Venezuela, any country that like where a dictator can get this technology. And then it'll just be up to the West to be like, well, I guess we got to fight this like autocratic regime where like you can just demand all the data. And the more data you have, the better your AI gets. So I think the West is going to be like, look, let's just give up everyone's data in the name of freedom, and it'll just be the same thing.
Yeah.
So I think I think it's almost unavoidable right now. Just at least the way they're reporting it.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, they're talking like facial recognition, looking to like, looking at what you read, looking how you react to things. Well, and again, they said they're right. It's funny too, because they say all this stuff and they're like, yeah, but last year they had a thing where like, they're like, we can recognize everyone's face in 2 seconds. And then they're like, there was a thing where like an ad, some face on like a bus got a ticket for jaywalking.
I like that.
Yeah. So I don't know, dude. But you're reading all these articles and it's like,
It's definitely like a black nurse.
well, so the facial recognition. So
No, I mean if it's an ad on a bus.
well, what I'm telling you is the facial recognition. They're selling this shit to like sub-Saharan regimes, and the facial recognition for black faces is really bad. So like they're trying.
Damn, so for freedom, we might have to go all blackface to fight these.
We might have to Braveheart.
Wow.
We might have to Braveheart for freedom.
That's a nice twist. That's probably why they don't want us in blackface, dude. Government cracked down hard on blackface lately
Exactly.
because the deep state knows.
Deep state knows
the only true way to beat them is just go full blackface.
Yeah, did you ever see that when like Facebook had trouble with it? They would tag, I think it was Chris Cotton, R.I.P. Every black person on Facebook is like, is this Chris Cotton? I'm like, no, Facebook is not. That's not him.
Now it's just Lemaire.
Every black person in every photo was like, you're with Chris Cotton, right? I'm like, no, dude, it's not him. So yeah, the facial recognition is not good.
It's a Baku. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
He got lost in the great Pico scandal.
True.
He disappeared.
True, dude.
There was a guy who did open mics in Philly that like ripped off his roommates and then quit over like $1,000. Lemaire, you were one of them.
I was one of the roommates.
You
you're
were
one of the
part of the
aggrieved.
great.
I was one of the roommates. I was a part of the scandal.
How much did he rip you off for?
Probably about like $500.
Damn, that's big. That's big money in Titan House.
Yeah, that was big money. Yeah,
That was big. That could have gone to a lot of Dragon Ball Z cards or whatever you dorks were up to.
How did that resolve, Lemaire? I mean, that was the beef. A guy was pretending to pay the electric bill, right?
Yeah, it didn't resolve. He just disappeared.
You think he fled the country? He was international.
No, he's here. He's in Philly. There have been sightings.
He didn't really disappear. All he did was quit his dream. That's all he did, dude. His dream was to do stand-up, and then he was like, this bill is $1,500. All right, it's over.
I'm out.
Ride's over.
Yeah, he could have. I feel like he could have came out and been like, yeah, man,
I fucked up. I'm sorry.
I'll work it off. And everyone was like, yeah, whatever. Everyone fucks up money sometimes. It's also a sick move, dude, to get the electric bill, not pay it as if like.
And then keep collecting from your roommates?
Yeah, what was the vice, dude? There had to have been some sort of, was it just like sheer laziness or was there like betting involved? Like,
I don't know, because he would just like eat pancakes like every day.
So he was living it up in your guys' face.
Living it up.
Yeah, he's living it up, dude.
He was eating pancakes.
Piss quick.
No, like he would like I don't know. I think he was just devastatingly poor. I don't know what his vices were.
I don't know, man. He never really struck me as devastatingly poor. But probably just one of his many capers, dude. He's probably been in multiple cities doing stand up, $1,500 at a time.
He has a black guy ponytail now.
No.
Yeah.
He's a security guard?
No. And he works in Old City. These are just,
He may have leveled up entirely. He's like a Sasquatch, though. Every once in a while, there's like a sighting of him.
Fuck, he's had a fucking ponytail? Dude, he won.
He definitely won. He ripped
won.
his roommates off and grew a ponytail. It was just like, I'm done doing open mics.
Now it's corporate America.
Yeah, I guess.
How's he have a ponytail?
Like, it's just like, I don't know.
I
Is it
see.
like,
I understand
Does
now.
he like braid it up or is it fluffy?
I don't know. I think it's just fluffy.
Oh, fluffy.
You know what I'm talking about?
I got it.
You grease it up and pull it back, or is it like, I think it was Omarion or someone who just did like a fluffy
Yeah, exactly.
little honey bun.
It's funny that you got to like tiptoe around black hair. You gotta be like, what's that? The fluffy. Is that all right? It's fluffy.
Chick-like.
Yeah. Anytime you talk about black hair, it just instantly turns into fucking Price is Right or whatever. Fucking what's that game?
Family Feud.
Family Feud. Where you're like, nappy. Oh fuck! I'm fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, my spend a lot. I actually know a lot about black hair. I'm not bragging. I'm not virtue signaling. I know a lot. I mean, just ask me a question. I could probably. I mean, it's not really for me to talk about, but
True.
If you had to, I could.
Didn't you write about it in a book and somebody criticized
No,
it?
it wasn't even that. There was somebody on Facebook who was like, there was like this thing where writers were like started virtue signaling where they're like, I'll never write a black character in my book because that's not my story to tell.
Yeah.
I was just perusing Facebook and there was a comedian.
My stories are whites only.
Yeah, really.
Take it easy, man.
Well, yeah, then they'll be like, there's no black people in this book. And you're like, well, I'm not allowed to write them. They're like, why? And you're like,
because I don't get them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, that
We
was
think different.
The lady was like, how would a white man ever know what a black woman's hair was like if it was wet and in the ocean? It's like, well, maybe he was in the ocean with her. Maybe
he saw it.
Maybe he knows a black person. They're like, shut up, fuck you, McCusker, you're the fucking worst. It's like,
Damn.
That's a weird thing to be like, I'm not going to write about black people at all.
I would never.
In fact, I quit writing. All I can write about is white people and fuck them.
That's a lot of like,
I'm done.
That's just probably for bad writers. It's the same way bad comics are like, I'm an activist now, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. I mean, dude.
It's like, what?
Big time.
Yeah, that's the move.
Big time. I noticed a lot of the outrage. I mean, I don't know when it was, but there was people who were like freaking out. Maybe the SNL thing. I don't know what it was, but you look at their profile and it's always like, oh no, by the way, check out my indie comic series about a black superhero, and it's like, or a kick-ass Muslim lady who runs for the White House, and it's like, okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's just fucking happening. It happens to me, I mean, it's tale as old as time, bro.
It is. It's unfortunate. It's weird too to see comics just fully like Like I just saw a political ad for the Democratic Party, the DNC. There, maybe it was the DNC. It was paid for by somebody. That was just a David Cross bit about how shitty Trump is, and they did. That's like a political ad now. It's like, how as a comic are you just like? It'd be like, yeah, I basically do propaganda for one of the political parties.
Cash.
I don't know.
It's just the cash.
It's odd.
Yeah, dude, they're after the cash. If they secured, if someone was like, "Yo, here's the bag,"
and David Cross used to rule.
He's
very funny.
As fuck,
he's very fucking funny.
He's hilarious.
Yeah.
Also,
he still is. He must still be funny.
Yeah, and they're like, "Yo, we're gonna pay you and use your base." They're like, "Yeah, go the fuck ahead."
Yeah, true. Shout out Ben Shapiro. You see Ben Shapiro
dude,
shout me out.
What's that about?
He's like, I was watching Shane Gillis. It's like, God damn it, dude. Anyone else?
I heard it, and he was exactly right. Donald Trump would bury the other comedians. He would bury you because he's significantly funnier. Also, have you seen the WAP video?
Have you seen that fucking thing?
Yes, I saw it.
Look, I kind of, dude, I was with Shapiro was going a little too hard.
Points? Let me hear his points.
I think he was just going over the lyrics and being like, how the fuck is this empowering?
Yeah.
Now, he didn't do it that way. Of course, he did it in a very dorky way where he like wouldn't say pussy. He'd call it a P word. He'd be like, F this P word, N word. Get deep into it, N word. Like, it was like, damn, dude.
He just wanted to throw in some censored N words, dude.
Yeah, I think so.
So we're going to read the lyrics.
Yeah. I watched that music video, and what do you think?
It's just a sad state of affairs, dude. It's just kind
of... It is a weird thing to watch.
Like it's a 27-year-old lady who's excited she has a vagina. It's like, yeah, dude. Newsflash. They're all awesome.
Yeah.
They all rule.
Cardi B's only 27.
27, yeah. Nicki Minaj is 35.
She aged kind of hard. Cardi B looks...
Bro, you're talking the party lifestyle, dude.
True.
That's like...
She's Mrs. Cool.
Oh, she's Mrs. Cool.
I was Mr. Cool. I was Mr. Cool last Thursday.
Were you really?
Oh, I was Mr. Cool. I was
where were you
around,
at?
Dude.
You're Mr. Cool?
Oh, the coolest I've been in a while.
being fucked up as being Mr. Cool is
it's so embarrassing. Waking up and being like, why would I fucking be that guy?
I was so fucking cool last night.
I was so chill last
Everyone's
night.
calling you like, dude, you were so fucking cool last
Remember when you did that? Whoa, you're 32. I'm like, yeah, I'm 32. I still black out, baby.
Yeah, man. Well, that's like... Yeah, imagine if you were blacking out every night, like a personal trainer woke you up and made you like fucking a yogurt parfait and all that, and you're like, shit, all right, and fucking started working out. They're like, look, we're gonna build your ass, and you're like, sure, fine,
perfect. What do you have to do? Well, basically, you just have to scream "wet pussy" over and over again and shake your ass. Yeah,
that was like,
man. But I will say this. You hit old eighth. If I was in 8th grade right now and that music video came on,
man. Dude, I was jerking off to Britney Spears videos, dude. I was working with a school.
That holds up.
I was working with a school. Luckily, I was of age. I was loud. But yeah, dude, that.
Yeah, everybody talks about like movies that hold up. Nobody talks about wankable music videos that hold up.
What else did you jerk to?
Obviously. Girls Gone Wild. When you hear that fucking those steel drums come on at about 2 a.m. I still get hard.
I'm talking just music videos.
Music videos that got me.
I'm talking Chris Isaac, Wicked Games. That was a jerk.
I'm trying to think of
these wicked games you play.
Did you guys watch BET Uncut or BET After Dark?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What was on BET After Dark?
Just music videos that were
sexy.
Provocative.
I used to jerk off to
usually
the
like
video
strippers.
About D'Angelo getting
oh, you know what got me? Hot in Her.
Oh,
Hot in Her music video got me.
That's a good jerk video.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's not bad.
There was one Shakira could get me. She had She-Wolf, and I was a geezer for that. I was like,
these are pretty recent.
I was like a freshman or sophomore in high school, and I was still like, that music video got me. No, fucking the one I said when I was young. What was the first one? Hot in Her? I was in like 7th or 8th.
Yeah,
I was right in my prime.
True. Hot in Her is a good jersey.
Yeah, we need to bring back throwback jerseys.
I'm trying to think. I think I jerked to like Jessica Simpson videos.
Fat guy apparel just plummeted in the last decade.
Kind of did.
There's nothing cool I can wear.
I think as a fat guy, you're supposed to just wear tight stuff. right now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think all fat guys wear
skinny
tight
jeans. I look like a fucking loser.
Yeah, tight shirt.
It's crazy. Bring back like throwbacks and like
it's like if you
essentially
look
Jinkos.
it's like
Give me a throwback and some fucking Timbs.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay will wear like a tight V-neck and just be like, it's like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that's because men are supposed to be fat pussies now.
True, yeah.
So like, what's cool is like hipster fashion. So it's like, here's a sweater I barely fit into. It's got an owl on it.
True.
Also, I think socialism rocks.
Dude, did you ever see suburban hipsters?
Yeah.
Dude,
I actually give them credit. They fight the good fight.
Really?
Like Lancaster, I'll go to Lancaster and see hipsters and be like,
that's like dead.
Good for you guys. Like, you guys are up against it. They're the front line. They're up against like actual conservatives.
Yeah.
Like dudes will drive by in a truck and be like, like nice glasses. These New York hipsters have no skin in the game.
True.
I don't respect them.
True, yeah. I always
Give me
thought
a
it was
good Lancaster hipster.
just lonely for like a suburban hipster.
Especially goth.
Anything you talk, yeah, it kind of
It's basically being a goth.
Anything you talk about, everyone's like, you're just surrounded by dudes in like tucked in Under Armour polos, being like, shut the fuck up, dude.
It's just a bunch of me's in a
go
room.
get some fucking pussy, dude. It's like ridiculous. I saw some guy like riding a bike, like almost like a bike messenger around my parents' house, and I was like, dude, are you lost? Like,
Yeah.
Go back to. I wanted to like catch him and put him back in the city. And be like,
Yeah, go to Fishtown, bro.
yeah, dude, go back to like a highly
You don't have to
gentrified
live it.
neighborhood.
You're gonna get like hit with like paintballs from
yeah,
like
some
local
landscaper's
kids.
gonna call you a fag, dude.
Yeah, the fucking, I don't know. The being a hipster outside it reminds me of, truthfully, now that we're talking about it, I brought it up I think last week. It holds up as a very funny video of this dude wearing a Black Lives Matter banner in
getting
Arkansas, dude. Dude's pulling up in trucks and being like, "You're fucking white, man. Put that shit away," and then riding off. It's so funny. I mean, obviously a couple of them go too far, but it's clear. I mean, they see a white dude wearing it,
Yeah.
so they're like, "Shut the fuck up." You know what I mean?
It's gotta piss 'em
It would
off.
be I'm sure it would be a little different if it was a black dude.
I'm sure.
It'd be. Don't get me wrong. He'd be getting hit with some.
Windows up.
He'd be getting hit with some hard heckles,
You think so?
undoubtedly,
In
but not as
Arkansas?
hard as a honky.
In Arkansas, in Willie
I
Clinton's
think it was
neighborhood, bro?
I think it was like the home of the Klan. This town.
Oh, that's
It
right.
was
yeah.
like one of the main Klan.
He was like, I'm gonna go wear this.
He wore a Black Lives Matter billboard out front of a Walmart in Arkansas. People were like, "Get the fuck out of here! What's wrong with you, man?"
Oh my god.
It's like, "Oh, you probably want to fuck Bill Gates too, don't you? You fucking homo! The vaccine's not real." Just drive off. They all hit him with as many conspiracies as they could, like right away. Like, it's fake. Although I have been watching the NBA, and it makes me laugh every time. Like, the whole court is Black Lives Matter. Everything's Black Lives. Like, people's jerseys are like, "We matter." They basically have XFL jerseys on. They're like, "He hate me. Y'all hate me." It's so funny.
What's up with baseball? Wasn't there a lot
There's
of
a
fights?
white dude with ally. That's the best one. You see that
Wait,
fucking
they
bald
really
dude?
do that?
Yeah, they have, instead of names, it's like, say her name, ally. It's equality. Equality is the one that's going around. It's pretty funny because it's a white dude swatting. He's about to pin a black dude against the backboard. It just says equality.
They
on the
have
back
that
of
for
him.
real?
Yes. Every time I see it, I'll be watching it with Phil, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, have you seen that?" Like every time, like Black
Fire
Lives
him
Matter,
up.
I'm like, "Hey Phil, have you heard about this Black Lives Matter thing?" Because it's every single. And then me and him got in a beef, dude, hard beef.
Why?
I haven't seen him spaz like this in a while. He came back from the men's club, had a couple drinks in him.
Couple pops.
He's like, "We're watching golf. We're watching it." And I was like, "Hockey's on. It's playoff hockey. We're watching.
Fired up.
We're
You're
watching.
fired
Come on,
up,
man."
bro.
Well, that was a battle the day before. The Flyers were on, and it was like day 3 of this golf tournament. There was still another day.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, golf is
Yeah, you can catch
4
the highlights.
hours
You
of
catch the
watching.
highlights.
I doubt we have too many golf fans that are listening to this. Dude, it is the worst sport I've ever watched. It is fucking dorks in khakis walking around like, "Oh, that was a great shot, Bryson."
Yeah.
Like the top 3 guys were like Dustin, Bryson, and Connor.
Yeah.
It's like, good Christ. But
Yeah, it's like I would go to a family party and it's on. I sit on the couch and I'm just like, I'll go just sit. In
yeah,
another
it's
room.
just a guaranteed nap.
Oh,
You're
so-
just watching.
yeah.
You're watching accountants walk.
Yeah.
That's the sport. It's a fucking old dude whispering, and then a bunch of accountants like, that was a hell of an approach.
Yeah.
Oh
it
my
fucking
God.
sucks, dude.
But what was really funny is Phil. So he had a he's got some gambling going on, and the one guy,
golf?
dude, on everything. I told you he was betting on fucking Madden.
True.
What's that? The beginning of 50 Cent's album? Come on. But there was one guy who he couldn't have win, Morikawa. So that was fun to watch. Watch this fucking young boy, Colin. By the way, just nailed it. Colin Morikawa, baller. New star of the game. Hit the best shot. Phil was like, come on, motherfucker, missed this. And they were like, shot of a lifetime. Best shot he's ever hit. And it was like, he hit an eagle at the end. It was so great. Fun. But this was a hard fight. Because Phil came in, had a couple of drinks. It was like, we're watching golf right now.
What were you watching? You were watching that?
I was watching, I believe, Blues versus... I forget who it was. Actually, I think it might have been Toronto versus Columbus. Great stuff.
Yeah.
Overtime hockey. Winner goes home. Phil comes in. He's like, put it on, and then he like scream. He was like screaming, like trying to fight me in front of my family. Everybody in there was like, Phil, relax, and he was like, put the fuck it, like spazzing.
He needed to see what was going on.
But he doesn't know. So they lost the remote that controls the TV. They have the cable remote. That's what they use. But they lost the remote. So I downloaded an app on my phone that's the remote. So I just kept changing it from anywhere. I can go in my room and change it.
He had no idea.
I can hit like channel down and you just hear this, God fucking damn it. And then I just I went to YouTube and typed in 10 hours of Trump saying bing bing bong. Bing bing bong. And put that on. And that literally resulted in him chasing me through the house. Because I couldn't get it back off. I couldn't get it off. I was like, I don't know how to change it. He was like, change it right now, motherfucker. And it was just Trump on full volume going bing, bing, bong, bing, bing, bong. And then my niece and nephew started going bing, bing, bong, like screaming. Everyone was screaming at him. Yeah, Phil had a rough one. And all that to just watch Morikawa just put a knife in the old man. Which was very fun. I just kept screaming. I was like, Morikawa.
Oh, that's so
Put
funny.
a fork in him. He's finished.
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
Yeah, bing, bing, bong. 10 straight hours. And he was just like, turn it off. Volume up, dude. He's got a sound bar. It was like shaking the house, dude.
Is it a smart TV?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
They lost their remote, and it's the only way I can get UFC, like when it's on ESPN Plus, is to switch apps.
Yeah.
So that was like, that was a fight. Me and Phil have basically just been fighting over the television.
The whole time.
All of COVID.
Why couldn't you do the back and forth, like a little bit of commercials, a little back here?
He's a fucker about it, dude. He is like, he can't watch commercials, so he has to change it nonstop. But golf doesn't have any. Golf, they'll just cut to a commercial while they're still playing.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be a screen and screen.
Do they do that?
Yeah, it's a fucking... Dude, golf sucks.
It's pretty boring.
It's 20 hours of just dudes walking.
It sucks. I've been exposed to a little bit.
It's crazy.
Yeah, my uncles will put it on and watch. And it has to be...
And it's always... You get the same fucking answer from everybody. They're like, wait till you play it. Then you'll really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever played? You can't play.
It's like,
dude, you can't fucking... You've been playing for 30 years. You still suck. The game sucks.
It does suck.
You couldn't do it. That's the argument, to watch something.
Yeah. It's like I couldn't do professional darts,
I'm not
dude.
jerking off to American Ninja Warrior. I could never do that.
That's a good show.
Show does rule. I'd
watch that over golf.
Crushes golf.
100%.
Yes.
But yeah, exactly. If someone turned it off, I'd be like, all right, you got a good argument.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's yeah, golf is easily the worst fucking sport to watch.
Yeah.
Easily.
Regular season
Worse
baseball.
than baseball.
Regular season baseball is rough. But yeah, golf's number one.
Golf is like the best it can get is the worst of baseball.
Tell you what, NBA in the bubble has kind of sucked. Especially because the Sixers are horrible, dude.
Really?
How about your Sixers? You don't like your Sixers this year.
They're not doing too well now.
No.
They're not doing
What do you
too
think
well.
about them this
They
year?
have the cool jerseys too?
They have cool, yes.
Everyone
do.
has one.
Almost everybody has.
What about
cool
like those
jerseys.
European dudes? Do they have any kind of
those
like
will just say like ally.
Brexit? Brexit.
True. I was wondering when people were going to start making other points, which would be funny.
Yeah, man. Like there has to be someone in the NBA who rocks like an American flag Trump jersey.
There was only one. I saw one dude that stood for the national anthem.
Really?
That was it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big story. Unfortunately, I saw someone be like, "And this guy stood. Check it out." And
yeah, they're like, look at this amazing patriot.
Yeah, it's like, I don't fucking care.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah,
but whatever. It'll be. We'll see what the next thing is. You know what I mean? Pretty sure it'll all be President Xi Jinping or whatever. Xi Pajama, dude. It'll be President Xi Pajama.
Yeah, that's a good guy. Lemaire, what do you think of the bubble? What's going on out there? Put the phone down, you goddamn doper.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm not paying attention to basketball. I'm waiting for actual playoffs to start.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Dude, so Brittany's
great point, Lemaire.
Noah, write that one down for the time.
Yeah, write that. We've been trying to put clips out. That could be our best clip. Lemaire, what do you think about the NBA? I haven't really been watching it too much. Great, thank you. Back to the podcast.
I've been thinking about it like the draft is like a slave auction. The NBA draft, like that's the thing
that's
I've been thinking about.
That's a new take.
Is it?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It just
People
looks
called
like
it.
It does look like it. Yeah, it's a bunch of white dudes like literally measuring black dudes.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, wingspans. They're like, he's got big hands. Like, yeah, it's not great. And then
you jump for me.
And then a bunch of agents. Their agents selling them, putting them on to be like, look, his hands are huge.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, it's NFL Combine's worse. NFL Combine's way worse. Yeah. Now there's a lot more white guys, but there's still like thick, like jacked black dudes just standing in a line like with their shirts off,
just dragging,
and just
equipment.
white dudes with clipboards like,
It's like your Special Olympics
grabbing
shirt.
his like flab and be like, well. He won't do.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. It's a wild world. I wish someone would rate my body and tell me where I stand.
Oh,
just tell me where. Let me go to the combine.
you would
just
look
tell me where I
like
stand,
you would
dude.
look like in your prime. You would look like Tom Brady's combine picture.
What's that? How's that look?
It reminds me of how you would look like if you were like in your prime for this thing. Yeah.
I'm in my athletic prime right now.
You think?
Easily.
What have you done athletically?
I did yoga this morning. I ran 1.6 miles yesterday. Basically, I've never been able to run this far.
That's awesome, man.
1.6 miles is my world record. So
That's my world record.
Pretty stoked on that. 15-minute 1.6.
True.
Come on.
Come on, baby.
Surprised my phone's not ringing right now.
Who do you think Usain Bolt's gonna call you and be like, "How are you doing it? Get down here."
I do like my back will start hurting about immediately when I start to run.
Yeah.
So
you just gotta ride through it.
I do like slow old guy jogging where like I've seen people do it. I'm like, dude, just walk.
How long is this mile and a half taking you?
About I think 15 minutes.
That's pretty good.
That's
That's not bad.
I'm sorry, that's not bad. About 8 minutes.
That's pretty bad.
It's about. Yeah, it's pretty.
That's not great.
It's about 9 minutes.
I did the math wrong. I was like, that's 2 8-minute miles.
That's 9 minute miles. That's 9. It's about 9.5, 9:55, 9 minutes 55 seconds.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's not
I'm sub
bad.
10.
Oh,
I'm sub 10 minute mile, bro.
Sub 10. You're fast as lightning.
on, that's
grease lightning. That's grease lightning, dude.
Sub 10, dude. Come on, 90-degree heat. I'm running at like a 200-meter elevation. Come on, dude. I think it's like 57 feet elevation, but still, dude. Come on.
Where?
That's the
Philly?
elevation. They track the elevation.
Philly's like sea level.
No, there's a lot of hills, dude. Trust me. I'll take you out on the track. I'll take you out on the mountain.
Philly's a port city.
Dude, not where I'm at. It's like Greece where I'm at. It's just
you're up
hills.
on the
I'm like
the
San
Parthenon,
Fran.
dude.
Might as well be. Oh, dude. So right now, Bay's planning the wedding, and I've been watching for 2.5 days now. I've been watching her, and she'll try to rope me into these discussions. And it's like I'm not even being a dick. I'm like, dude, like I have nothing to offer, but they're like coordinating the dresses and like some are this color and like they're all into it. They're all like, oh, do this.
Oh, fuck.
They're planning a color experience, basically.
I'm not wearing a colored suit.
A year from now.
I'm not wearing a colored suit.
You don't have to wear whatever.
I'm wearing a fucking say her name.
You have to. I'm having all my groomsmen do fucking
have
political.
different.
Yeah, being like justice. But dude, they're like.
Mine'll just be like segregation. We need to split this church up.
Church will be. The church
I apologize.
You're on fire.
Shouldn't
right
be
now,
on
dude.
the air
You're
right
on
now.
fucking fire right now.
It will be. It'll be pretty segregated if you sit
Family,
group.
for sure. Yeah, it'll definitely.
So that'll be fun.
No, it'll definitely.
That'll be a fun moment
it'll
for
be
me.
Pretty split up.
You're gonna have to invite like Lemaire to
True.
get on the group side.
Just like the yin and yang. Just have that little. I got you.
Just a dot.
But yeah, they're planning like a color experience,
Which would be funny, like if you invite like Sydney or like Lemaire, like when they walk in, whoever is at the door is gonna be like, no, you're on that side.
for sure.
Just be like, what?
For sure. I don't know how. Yeah, I have no idea how they're even gonna do that. It probably will be something like that.
Yeah,
It's all in one spot.
you're gonna have to get her side of the family to seat people because that's tricky for honkies. If they
What?
get the wrong side,
Figure it out.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll just be like, pick wherever you want. Doesn't matter.
True.
Cool. Wherever.
True. I
wherever you
apologize.
say.
I apologize.
No, I
Shouldn't be on
think
the air right
that's the
now.
only way you can handle that. Rather than being, sir, like start like blocking a black dude. You're like, hey, whoa, hey, get out of here. Whoa, what are you doing? Are you crazy? Come on, get out of here.
Look, there's certain jokes I shouldn't make. But
This is
instead of
fun.
segregating like left or right, you should segregate like front and back.
You think we're gonna do that, dude? Yeah. Wow.
Should be
Lemaire,
like
how you feel about
groom's family up front. I apologize, dude. Don't you dare just crush your seltzer. 'Cause I apologize for the racist remark I made. That was
that? You
stupid.
love it, dude.
Love what?
You love that kind of stuff.
That stuff's crap, dude.
It's the epitome of ignorance.
It's
dude.
crap, dude. I don't even think it's funny.
But no, we'll never do that.
You'd never. Of course
stand.
not.
I stand with everybody.
All right, so
Dude,
you
my
think
deviate it was
you
closing
think about
up.
getting like multicolored? Like you guys are going like
No, they're doing it. That's
you're
I
going
told
Fanta.
her. I told her I was like, whatever you guys do. It's we're going classic tux. But they're like, it's a year from now, and they're like, well, if you have that orange, I'll have this teal, and we'll do that. And it's just like, it's just weird, man. It's just like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah, it's
It's like it's crazy to me.
wild that women have.
That's what I'm saying. To
Was it
be-
always like this? I don't think it was. Like
For
when
the weddings?
our parents got married and shit, it
No, dude,
It couldn't have been, right?
No, you couldn't do it.
was like $40, and then you go to like the Knights of Columbus like parade
You
ground.
took a picture like in your dad's living room.
Yeah.
On, like a stained carpet. And you just be like, and then everyone there would just go stand. And you
Yeah.
drink Budweisers, and everyone would smoke cigarettes the entire time. But yeah, now it's like it's a big deal.
Yeah,
She didn't get sucked up into too much of that. But
you
it's
better
just
have
like,
a coordinated dance.
Nah, I told her.
Please.
I already shut that. I already said no to that.
Please let me see you do that, dude.
Said no to that. I don't want to do that. I fucking.
I'm not doing. If they do the groomsmen intros, I'm not doing.
Not even a little. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do for any of that stuff.
That's tough. That
I mean,
sucks.
I'm gonna have to. Brittany's a dancer, dude. So I'm gonna have to definitely. I'll have my
dancer.
dancing.
You're a dancer.
Obviously,
you're
dude.
a dancer.
I'll have my dancing.
Especially
shoes on.
old Billy will have a couple cocktails
I'll have a
in him.
couple
He'll be
Michelob
cutting a
Ultras,
rug.
dude. Yeah,
It's
it'll
fun,
be-
man. We're gonna look like the Peanuts. Everyone just yeah, it's gonna be good, dude.
It'll be fun, but that was blowing my mind. Like, dude, just pick a fucking color. It's like this whole
Yeah.
thing, like these three people and this color will signify this, and it was just like, Jesus fucking Christ. And then it'll just be like, what do you think? Should I do this or that? And it's like, I'm not trying to be a dickhead. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no fucking idea. I don't care. And it's just like, yeah, this is for both of us. And I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah, trust me, I don't care.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
that's been fun.
I already regret the separating the church.
You're going for it.
I
dude.
apologize.
You're
Pushed
going for it.
boundaries on that. If
You did push boundaries.
If Bay is listening, I pushed boundaries on
She
that,
never-
and I
she never-
apologize.
she
I
never
would
listens.
never make a joke like that again.
She never listens. Her and my mom, good women, dude. They don't listen to
Good
this.
Bays. I have to fight my family not to listen to this.
You just got to tell them straight up.
I'll
Well,
be like, it fucks me up knowing if I know you're listening. I'm
true.
I can't talk about jizz with my mom listening.
Yeah, I don't. I think if my mom heard me talk about jizz, she would just.
turn it off.
She would shut it off.
So
she would
crap.
shut it off.
That's
and
crap.
never, yeah, she would never turn it back on.
It's getting toasty in here, isn't it?
It's
awfully hot.
It's getting hot as fuck.
Where are we at?
Hour 7.
All right, let's
break it up.
Yeah, let's end this episode and go to Patreon in a minute.
You got anything for the people?
Yeah, I actually have a bunch of dates coming up. Back on the road, dude.
Are you really?
I'm headed out west. I got this weekend, the 14th and 15th of August. I'll be at Providence, the Comedy Connection. 21st, 22nd, will be at Magooby's Joke House with Matt McCusker and Lemaire.
It's going to be big.
And then a live podcast Saturday night. 4th and 5th of September, I'll be at Wise Guys in Salt Lake City, Utah. And then the weekend of the 11th and 12th of September, I'll be at the House of Comedy in Phoenix. Jesus Christ. And the 18th and 19th, I'll be in Minnesota.
Damn, dude. They're smacking your
Utah,
horse in the butt,
Arizona,
dude.
Minnesota, back to back to back. That's a tough stretch. Yeah. What really sucks is if you, like, bomb.
Out in Utah?
You just fly around bombing. I mean, that's why people quit. They're like, I'm sick of the road.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, yeah, no shit. You got to fly to different places and just get your fucking ass kicked. And just be like, I got to come up with something. And then once you get into, like, desperation mode about comedy, it gets real awkward.
Oh,
You're like,
dude.
Come on, man. Isn't that funny, guys?
Come on,
like,
guys.
Get off the stage, asshole.
That's when,
It's like, oh,
that's
fuck.
when you just go full, like, give it up for the troops.
Break it out for weed. Who here's fucking...
smoking.
Who's smoking the weed?
I might smoke the most. Yeah.
I love weed. Who here loves the troops?
You guys having a drink?
I wonder if it's still troops. I wonder if you can still give it up for troops. I bet now it's give it up for Black Lives Matter. That's like a guaranteed fucking...
Depends the room, man. Oh.
Any just about any room you can be like, hey, we got a lot going on right now. Let's give it up for like...
I think it's probably just like a mic to the chest being like, shit's crazy right now. You can stay vague.
Yeah, true.
Stay vague.
You got to stay neutral.
Depends what room you're in, man. You can get a room.
True. It'd be funny to fly around the country and be like, you believe this horse shit? And then the next night, be like, our brothers and sisters on the front lines. You get it wrong one time, like a rock star, where they're like, hello, Cleveland. And they're like, you're in Detroit.
Like, oh, fuck.
You show up to like Hattiesburg or some bullshit in Mississippi, and you're like, am I right? Come on, Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, you got to get it right.
Damn it, I'm in the wrong city.
You got to screen it out pretty well. That's why I think you should stay vague. Just be like, it's crazy.
Crazy time we're living in.
I'm not saying this is a bad president, but, I think he has stuff to work on. Like, nah, he sucks. He sucks.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, dude, that's I mean, then again, if you were to bomb, you might as well just ride out the bomb until people stop calling you, and you're like, all right, I guess I'll do something else.
Yeah, just keep bombing.
Yeah.
Or just rip someone's Pico bill off.
True.
And then head off into the sunset.
Just grow a ponytail. Just always have a ponytail ready, dude.
I am a couple bombs away from a sick ponytail. And just being like, I'm done.
Well, right now, too, it's like this. I'm curious to see what it's like to operate with, like, they take the masks off,
Take the masks off.
but then it's like 25% capacity.
No, it'll be like half at least.
Okay. So
It's good. It's fine.
They fill it up.
Cleveland fucking ruled.
It's got to be.
That was the best one I've
People
done.
got to be excited, too.
People are excited, and we have fans now, which is fucking crazy.
Dogs will be out there.
The dogs are out, dude.
Magoobs is going to be lit.
Magooby's is
Live
going to be
cast
wild.
is going to be pretty fucking
I think
fun.
Providence is going to be good.
Yeah.
I think Providence is going to be good.
Probably
Anyway, Salt Lake is a question. I don't know how our ratings are in the
I get people hitting
Salt
there's
Lake
people
market.
hitting us up from Utah, dude.
Really?
A couple people when they come out to Salt Lake.
I'll be out there.
They'll be out there.
Filling in for Joey Diaz.
What's he doing? Is he
I don't know.
laying low?
I think he's moving out of the city. I think they're all.
He's
He's part of the Exodus.
Is he?
Yeah, the
Diaz.
LA yeah.
Is Callan leaving? Probably. He got fucking smacked with it too.
Bro,
Callan got smacked.
don't get me started.
What?
Dude, the LA Times ran an article of accusations on the front page against him.
Really?
It's a weird thing to do. I don't know.
Yeah.
Look.
Save it for the page.
Save it for the page.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Switch over to the Patreon.